All right, good morning, everybody. Tenwin, good to see you. Let's just dive right back in. Not gonna lie, I did go online a little bit to see if it was possible to kill everything in here. And unfortunately, you can't. You were correct, Tenwin. As much as I wanted to believe that maybe there would be an alternative ending to this part where you just destroy all the dream thralls that come after you, they just keep spawning infinitely, which is kind of a shame. I like game segments like that, where they try to be like, oh, you need to run away, but it's like, oh, if you're badass enough, you can fight your way through it. Now, where the fuck are we going from here? Oh, are you guys? Oh, you're still poisoned, that's why. Popping a healing potion. Well, hopefully you guys... Okay, if I take a spring berry, does that affect them too? Oh god, I don't know where it is. No, it doesn't. They're just gonna keep taking damage, and that poison's gonna take a long ass time to go away. Well, I don't have time for this. Let's see here. Oh, we have to get back up to the beacon, and there's definitely enemies down there. All right. Oh, what was that?
I'm not used to quiet.
I know, Yahtzee, and you're about to collapse because the game has decided that you get to keep the poison effect for some fucking reason, and I can't do anything to get rid of it. In fact, it looks like it's about to happen right now. Right now. I'm literally... How many magic pixels of health does Yahtzee have? Holy shit. Or is it... Okay, there. Can you guys heal now, please? Thank you. Thank you. Wait for it. Wait for it. Pop the healing potion. Thank you, Kai. Thank you, Yahtzee. Now we can go. Get blasted.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Hey, welcome. Oh, 5 months, 10-1. Hot damn. Time does run fast. Who's that behind us? Give me the lockpick. Oh, more of them are coming. Are they... Hello? How are you able to see me from over that? There we go. All right, whatever. Get blasted. Oh, I was wondering what that purple shit was. Oh, he's still alive. Go down. Oh, hot damn, yeah, almost half a year.
Remind me not to make you mad.
Hey, Brown Bear, welcome, welcome. Good to have you too. Don't worry, you didn't miss too much. Oh, people are fighting. And people are dying. God damn it, guys. Ow. Dick. Get set on fire and get frozen, you piece of fucking shit. There we go. Good? Good. Was that what? No, that's a fucking steel garrote. Fucking A. And another one. Oh, hi, guys. One and a two. And, okay, he just... Okay. Game, you couldn't even bother to make a proper multi, front fight. That's a little disappointing. That was a little... I'm gonna say it, that was a bit lazy there, Obsidian. Come on, man. Normally I'd be a Bratton type, you could have saved him, but I'm sure that was scripted. It's also Steel Garrote. We don't really want to save them, Lord Brown Bear.
You are out of your league before you worsen the situation.
Oh.
Should burn it out before it spreads. You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces at work here.
The circle of Archmage has overstepped their authority. Again.
I don't know how to explain this any better. This is not a problem to solve with cannons or steel.
Are those fucking... I don't remember what they're called.
Tormenting heel guard.
Isn't that those, arrow launchers from, I think, Korean or Chinese history? They are. Holy shit. Damn, you never see those in, fantasy settings. Outside of, East Asian stuff. Hot damn. Okay, Obsidian. What about you assholes? Let's see. We got some dipshits. We got some lightly armored dipshits. We got some heavy armored dipshits. I think I could kill all of you. Hi, Lodwin.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
Oh. I kind of want to say that. Technically, Inquisitor, every ruin is a distant memory.
How clever of you.
Bro really has the option to say technically. I mean, that is kind of the Arcane Scholar's thing I've noticed. He's going, actually.
This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
Suddenly, you sound a little concerned about the Dream Scourge. That's weird, Lodwin. The last time we talked to you, you were going on about how only the weak will be purged by the plague. Did a bunch of your guys happen to come down with it, and suddenly you realize that maybe it might be an issue you need to address?
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison that spread to Fior Messiverno, and even now rots the city from within. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sapadal.
Oh, she's aware. I and I alone will choose what goes on with Sapadal. You're not getting within 100 miles of my god.
We'll see about that. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the burned queen opened my eyes to what you are.
It occurs to me, if she's undead, why does she need nose holes at the bottom of the mask? They look very distracting now.
We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin.
Decoration?
How
But
could I have
why?
known that you
Doesn't even make any
were
sense.
its offspring.
She may have wore it in life. No, Lord Brownbear, because we took the mask she wore in life. Jody is currently wearing it right now. Because her old mask was like a silverish color, too. Who knew the chaos of living lands had origin? How could I have known that you were its offspring? Oh. On the one hand, I like this one. On the other hand, I am so much more than my birth.
We have that much in common. There are two plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
I mean, we did learn some unsettling shit about Sapadal, but at the same time, siding with the Steel Garrote is a bad idea.
Is her first instinct always to destroy stuff and hope that fixes things?
That is kind of how the followers of Wardoka seem to work, yes.
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
Oh, that's practically a compliment. Naku Cabell is a threat to Shatterscarp. The fate of these ruins is not yours to decide. We can't just destroy everywhere the Dream Scourge is touched. Yeah.
Oh, really? Watch me.
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
The lives of you Adirans are as inconsequential as any others. No offense to any of you.
Yes,
The
I know. You don't
ruins,
think
on
very
the other
highly
hand,
of us.
Are absolutely singular. As such, you will not touch them.
Those ruins are crawling with dream thralls. Why are we arguing about a pile of rocks when Thirdborn's in danger?
Stomp your feet as much as you like. Your opinion doesn't matter to me.
You forget your place, Archmage. No matter. I am happy to remind you.
Are you two gonna fight?
And I will end you, Inquisitor. I will seal your unlife in ice for an eternity. Do not for a moment think that you possess any power here. You, and more
See,
importantly,
I wouldn't go
your
that
people
far.
will
Lodwin has
regret all of
proven
it.
strangely capable. Ringrim has crafted the most fearsome spells in the canon, Lodwin. She means it. I like having these resolve options. Cat bite. Flesh is flayed by an ice spell. Probably. You two continue to bicker like children while dream thralls swarm the ruins. For going to act, it must be now, regardless of the choices made.
Yes, yes, a few seconds won't kill anyone important. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
Are you gonna freeze the entire ruins?
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
I'm hoping that your proposal is more creative than blow it up.
Depends on your perspective, I suppose. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to
Rodwin.
do terrible things to those nice ruins.
All right. So why didn't you do this before? What's the catch?
I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
That's your plan? Rip the souls out of people's bodies to power a spiritual amputation? Ugh. I'm reminded of a certain parable about a statue.
I'm so very glad you recall.
So that's your plan then? Rip the souls out of people's bodies to power a spiritual amputation?
Yes, exactly. Very concisely put.
What do you mean by a few deaths?
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios.
Okay, but who is going to die?
What? This is your solution?
There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
I wasn't expecting to be like, well, I really was not expecting the Inquisitor's solution to be the more fucking applicable one.
Ringrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue, no matter how much we might want to.
You can't be entertaining this. Not after what we've seen. The frozen corpses, the twisted riddles.
When Lodwin actually makes sense. Yeah, which is really fucking frightening.
The Dream Scourge is a tragedy, but she's a monster. You can't leave Thirdborn at her mercy.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
Oh, Jesus. In the long run, your idea would improve the situation here. Lodwin's wouldn't change the status quo. Dispassionate but pragmatic solution. Do you even hear yourself? Those necrotic limbs are real people. Yeah, I can't believe that the religious fanatic known for burning people alive, strangling them, and then hanging their bodies up for public display is sounding more humane and less crazy. Should also consider Ringrim from the beginning never had any considerations for the lives of others. If there's another solution, she probably isn't even bothering to think of it. Correct. Yatsley is a very emotional person who is trying to analyze what is clearly someone with sociopathic tendencies. That is a recipe for getting manipulated. Do you even hear yourself? Those necrotic limbs are real people, Ringrim.
At least I'm not the only rational voice in this debate.
Shut up, Lodwyn. You tried to burn down an entire city and kill everyone inside.
She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the dream thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
I am well aware of the number of potential casualties, Ringrim.
If only the Inquisitor was as astute as you. Regardless, you're correct. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you, Envoy. I want to show you something.
Oh? I mean, we know you're not alive under there. It's physically impossible for you to be. Oh, that surprised even Ringrim. Interesting. It is a cool skull, though. Oh, yeah. They etched all of the religious iconography from Wodaka on it.
Oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly.
See, they didn't bother to try and lip sync this. They didn't try to have her jaw moving. Thank God. It would look goofy as shit.
Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
How intentional was her transformation into a grave? Death Guard, I thought it was, or Death Knight, whatever the heck it was. And how intentional was her transformation? I don't know, because we killed her in the second game in Deadfire. My only assumption is that Wodaka needed... So, there was a mention that Wodaka and many of the other gods are preparing for what they call a war of all against all. Basically, the gods are scrambling to find a solution to the wheel situation, and whoever does will probably be the one in charge. Which means they're all prepping for fighting the others. I think, yes, it was her zealous will, Tenwin, but I think another aspect that played a role in it is that with the loss of the Leaden Key, Wodaka needs a new piece on the board. Note to self for Adventure or cremate any paladin you find. Yeah, probably. That's probably a good idea. But in all seriousness, I think Wodaka realized she needed a new piece on the board. And so she doubled down on one that she already had, which was the Steel Garrote. Lodwyn being one of the best of them. Unsure if that would work. I mean, they might come back as a spirit rather than a Death Guard or Death Knight, whatever the fuck they're called. These ruins venerate Sapadal. Destroying them would be an act of defiance. I might not have chosen Sapadal first, but I choose them now. No, fuck that. Sapadal is steward of this land. They have its best interests at heart. No, fuck that. We already know that's not true here. I decide what happens here, not Sapadal.
And what makes you so sure the decision is truly yours? Sapadal has been whispering in your ear, guiding you, influencing you.
Well, I mean, I've rejected her powers 3 out of 4 times so far, so I think I'm doing pretty good on that track record.
You owe Sapadal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
I'm pretty sure any non-Wodakanite would say the exact same of your relationship with the Burned Goddess. Maybe the more overt actions of the Steel Garrote will have fewer consequences than Leaden Key, or the Leaden Key simply is too much of a hazard to manage without Theos. I imagine it's the latter, Lord Brownbear. The Leaden Key was just sort of a shell that Theos built around himself to operate, essentially. Wodaka's main investment was in Theos himself. In fact, from the looks of it, and from the way that Aloth kind of implied in his adventures after the first game, without Theos around, the Leaden Key is kind of... Honestly, they're kind of fucking worthless. without that central figure to guide them through the ages, the Leaden Key is just kind of a collection of small cults and religious groups that largely focus on a local issue that often was set up by the Leaden Key in the first place. I think the difference is that Lodwyn serves the Steel Garrote by choice and devotion. I mean, yes, that's true.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
This isn't about Sapadal. This is about every man, woman, and child in Shatterscarp.
Yes, Kai, but the real question is, do you think the people of Shatterscarp can hold out until we finish off the Dream Scourge? If we finish off the Dream Scourge. Because if they can, then yes, Lodwyn's the better choice here. But if they can't, then Ringrim's solution would buy Shatterscarp more time.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
Essentially, Theos was the manager that couldn't die, meaning that Theos never really bothered setting up systems to have the Leaden Key work without him, meaning now at best they're headless chickens running around. Yes, and if the story beats regarding the old woman, I can't remember her name, Lady Webb, that was it, Lady Webb. If the story beats revolving around Lady Webb are any indication, most of the people who could have led the Leaden Key either left it because Theos creeped them the fuck out because they were smart enough to realize what he really was, or they died in the process of serving him because he didn't, well, Theos was basically a sociopath, so not really a surprise there. Ending the spread of the Dream Scourge and Shatterscarp once and for all is worth the cost. Sever the Adra. Thirdborn needs help fighting all these Dream Thralls now. Destroy the ruins. Neither of your solutions is acceptable to me. Is this really the best you could do? These two are just not going to get anything. They're just going to be like, well, you have to make a choice. But thou must. I mean, Theos himself probably died plenty of times operating the Leaden Key. Oh, he absolutely did. We saw that in the Hawana flashbacks with the, can't remember the one tribe that had fought the Leaden Key in the past. But even in that, Theos sacrificing himself led to that tribe acting in a way for the rest of their history that aligned with the Leaden Key's objective. So Theos was not afraid to die for the purposes of the Leaden Key. I think option one is the better choice, as it has a chance that nobody extra dies if you can find the solution. Yes, that's what I even just said to Kai, where it's like, if you think that Thirdborn can hold out, then Lodwyn's solution actively makes the most sense. However, if you think that Thirdborn can't, Ringrim's solution is the more merciful. Yes, it will still kill people, but the settlement will survive, whereas if they can't hold out, everyone dies. But I can't believe I'm saying this. Destroy the ruins, Inquisitor.
What? No!
I'm sorry, Yatsley.
I will honor your decision, even if I think you're a disappointment.
Get out of here, Ringrim.
Your patron deity might object, but the living will thank us for it.
The fact that this is coming from a burning-eyed skeleton does not fill me with confidence, Lodwyn.
Burn, destroy, we twine.
Soldiers of the Steel Garrote, you heard him. Bring it down.
I mean, I'm assuming those things are explosive. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, Yatsley. Yep, we got another godlike will for rejecting Sapadal. We just hit another level, which should mean, yes, we have 2. Ooh, very nice. The Adiran firepower on show, yeah. And I figured that they would have something other than cannons, because that does seem to fit them. 70 essence for that, yeah. Duration of 12 seconds, pulling 2 nearby enemies and suspending them in a vortex. Mastery and Meteor Shower? The problem is Meteor Shower is even more expensive. And we are playing with the spells, Tenwin. I want to see more. I am thinking that we should grab the 4th rank of Mastery just to get the 20% reduction. It does occur to me. Yeah, so wait a second. The cost is 125. But by having 4th level Grimoire Mastery, it automatically reduces it by 20%. Yes, but it's cool. I know. Well, I still like my melee, so we're going to grab Grimoire Mastery, and I'm going to grab Pull of Aora first. We'll grab Meteor Shower next time. Oh, I also do have an ability point. We're at 10 for Intellect. We're at 8 for Resolve. I'm actually going to even out my Might to a 4, get a little bit of extra damage, and then we'll go back to putting some more points in Resolve.
Bring it down.
Oh, shut up.
Godlike. Speak with me a moment. You and your...
Why are people's voice lines cutting out?
You have destroyed a place of great power. A part of your heritage, no less.
You can overlap Meteor Shower and Returning Storm for an area of death. I mean, that does sound cool. Not gonna lie.
Now that I know a new god was the reason for those anomalies in Naku Kobel, there's nothing left for me in the living lands.
You're not interested in Sop at all?
Another god. There are so many. If a new one is more aberrant than another, does it really matter? But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here.
Oh, good. At least we don't have to deal with you much longer.
However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can dispel my illusions so easily.
Young? I mean, she is a pale elf, Lord Brownbear. She's probably at least 100 years old, if not more.
I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone.
I don't believe you. Given the readings that we had from your tower, I don't believe you in the slightest, Ringrim.
Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing.
Just be careful she doesn't vivisect you, Yatsley.
But I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
I would have done anything for an offer like that. You have to take it. Of course, Arcane Scholar's going to say that. Make your decision based on what you want. This is the chance of a lifetime. You don't need to choose now. We need you to stop. No, resolve. I like the resolve options. Make your decision based on what you want, Yatsley.
I very rarely take on an apprentice, and I have near infinite patience. The offer will stand.
Even Arkhamir liked company sometimes. Yep.
Don't worry. My work will still be here when you're done with your godlike's quest. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
What are those things on her shoulders? Are they like flakes of obsidian? They kind of look like flakes of obsidian.
Ruins have a purpose. Absolute destruction. Finally, those old ruins have a purpose.
Y'all are starting to annoy me.
Destruction.
Would you shut up? Are you going to repeat it a third time? Y'all are lucky that this was the only way to do this without killing a bunch of random people for no good reason. Do you want to know what I've done to the last 2 groups of Steel Garrote Paladins I've run into? Because I assure you, they're currently being turned into fertilizer. You have anything for me, Lodwin?
Congratulations, envoy. You listened to your reason instead of your patron. It takes an ironclad will to defy one's god.
See, that makes me suspicious that you're just going to declare me an oath breaker even though I sided with you, because how could a godlike act against their god's interests? You're a betrayer, so by the rules of Orica, you must die. I did it for Shatterscarp, not for you.
Even better. Unlike Sapadal, I have no use for blind loyalty.
That is literally all Wodaka has asked for every time I've interacted with her. What?
Destroying the ruins brought us valuable time, but the threat of the Dream Scourge remains. Be on your guard. You and I are willing to do what it takes to restore order in the Living Lands. Heelguard lacks the spine to do what's right, but we won't let that stop us.
Okay, having listened to her here, I'm starting to have the sinking suspicion that you were supposed to go to Shatterscarp after Paradise originally. And at some point in development, they switched it around to Fior. So you get the worst part of the Steel Garrote first and then run into Lodwyn. But then it makes everything Lodwyn said sound very disingenuous and, quite frankly, like she's just lying out of her ass when talking to you.
For now, this is where we part ways. The Steel Garrote and I follow a different path. No doubt it will cross yours eventually.
Lodwyn is assuming a lot about how much you care about Sabadell. Correct. We seek the garden, their prison and domain.
As do I. We'll see who finds it first. One more thing, Envoy. I know what happened to Captain Alfear.
Oh, now we're going to address that.
You fought valiantly, and she fell in disgrace. But now you have a debt to the Steel Garrote. And one day, I will collect it.
You are certainly welcome to try, Inquisitor.
If we can't kill her, I like knowing that we at least made her day worse.
We done here? Are you all just gonna stand here and just cheer for nothing? Merchant. Wait, I know that merchant. Why is there a merchant here? Wait, what? I know that one's fake. I know there's the one at the hole in the wall. What do you mean there's another one? Where do these merchants keep coming from? Yeah, wait, this is back towards the ruins. How the fuck are they in the ruins? What?
Hey, over here.
Oh, it's what's her name, the dwarf.
Have you been following me, Envoy? Just can't get enough. I jest. It is good to see you once more. I've picked up some more goods in my travels, too. Care to look?
Game is being weird. Seems an odd place to set up shop again.
I'll admit. But I won't be here for long, I hope. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to make my way to the Tusks. Now is not the time to start taking unnecessary risks.
Well, wouldn't it be safer to wait in Thirdborn?
Would it? I'd rather be out in the open than trapped behind walls. If they get besieged by dream thralls again, there's nowhere to go. At least this way, I have plenty of escape routes available in case something wants to make me its meal.
Well, show me what you have. He's got some superb equipment. I saw that coming. Some superb armor. She's got a couple of recipe stuff. She's got some corrected Audra. Give me. And some Etmus Writ. Very nice. Thank you kindly. Do we have anything we need to... We do have the Auroch Skin Grimoire, but I don't want to take that apart just yet. The rest of that is... Oh, I should probably just sell the shit that I have. That's probably a good idea. Doop, 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 doop. And doop, 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 doop. And I think that's everything. Bloodstone. There we go. Nice. Okay. So I think all that's left is turning in the main story and heading back to Paradise for that quick stop off with... I'd make her remind me. Okay, Father Brown Bear. Enough with you and the short stacks. Yeah, we'll just use the Thirdborn party camp. I'm sure Yatsley is going to be absolutely fucking angry with me for blowing up the ruins, but... Sorry, Yatsley. I'm not letting the people in Thirdborn die.
Sorry. But before anything else, I need a word with you.
I understand, and I'm ready for this.
Of course, I understand the impulse of wanting to save those in Thirdborn.
Yes.
You understand the impulse? Where's this going?
Yeah, this is interesting because Kai and Yatsley have actually been mostly agreeing on most of these quests, so it's going to be interesting to see if he pipes up during this because he was You could tell he was getting angry at her.
But think of all that we lost. Because of you and that monster.
I mean, no arguments. Lodwyn is a monster, yes. No, that's got nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, Yatsley, but I was not willing to sacrifice half of Thirdborn.
Again, I understand the impulse, Envoy. But you must think of future generations.
Did you really just say think of the children to justify killing?
Wow, even Marius, I mean, I'm not surprised Marius is on our side, but the fact that he's piping up is actually telling. Like, if they just make this arbitrary where Gianna just suddenly sides with Yatsley, I'm going to be a little disappointed in the writing, because this seems like a good moment for everyone else in the party to look at Yatsley and go, what the fuck are you smoking? I'm also willing to bet that Ringrim was underselling. To be fair, she said, oh, it could be as few as a dozen or as many as several hundred. Like, she wasn't necessarily underselling it. She was just like, I can't control it. And yeah, most of Thirdborn might die.
I've heard enough. Even Ludwig wouldn't go that far.
Lodwyn.
Ludwig is a fool. Her brain has rotted away with the rest of her.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, Yatsley, but that should... Yatsley, if the person whose brain has rotted away is making the better point, maybe you should stop, take a step back, and actually think about things. Yeah, I would go with a few to the entire city. Yeah.
We have no reason to believe that the Dream Scourge has been stopped, by the way.
We never believed that in the first place. Even the Inquisitor said this was a temporary solution at best.
It certainly hasn't stopped Dream Scourge from appearing everywhere else in the Living Lands.
Then maybe we turn a few more of these ruins into heaps of rubble. I can't see anything good that's come out of them.
Okay, Kai, now you're... Okay, I get it, Kai. You're angry, and you're especially angry at the way Yatsley is acting right now. But we don't need to go committing massive amounts of vandalism for literally no reason.
Maybe stop talking while you're ahead.
Thank you, Marius.
Years of lost history found, just in time to be erased by two Adiran fools.
You would have me blindly trust the Archmage of Terror.
I trust Ringrim more than Ludwig.
I don't trust either of them.
Ringrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than the dead woman burning down homes.
I hate to say it, Yatsley, but we're not changing anyone's mind today. Let's talk later. Just the two of us.
I'll be honest, I don't... If they actually, like, do some dialogue where Giada fully endorses Yatsley's position, I'm going to be very disappointed, because that's going to come across as her just siding with her for no reason.
Fine. You're right. It's done. Let's just focus on getting to the garden.
It's also going to sound very disingenuous after everything that happened in Fior. Giada's perspective is extremely screwed to start with. Yes, I mean, they could write it well. Giada's anti-Adiran sentiments bubbling up against her realization of, oh god, if this had been Fior, would I have wanted, like, I could easily see in Giada's head where her anti-Adiran side is making one argument, and then the other side is like, what if this was the solution to what happened in Fior? Would I have been willing to let half of Fior die to hopefully stop the Dream Scourge? And I think Giada would come to the conclusion of there's no way in hell she'd be able to make that decision. We can discuss that when we leave for the Elowain's Tusk. For now, we need some rest. Oh, everybody's got little... Okay, everybody's got stuff now. Well, hold on. We got shit to do over here first. We go over here. I need me some cave... Damn. There we go. Oh, did it? It only made more. God damn it. There we go. Blackwood Branch. Living Iron Chunk. Balorok Skin. Adraban. I don't think we have quite enough, unfortunately. And then we can make some dragon skin. Fuck, I need 2 more pieces of Adraban. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Damn it.
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins. You destroyed something that was... I'm trying to remain calm. I have to remember that you had a reason for what you did.
No, see, I like this as well. Yatsley has taken a moment to step back. She is trying to be diplomatic. It's just it's not her nature to be very calm with this kind of thing. You could dismantle the grimoire. No,
Nothing
it wouldn't.
infuriates me
No,
more
that would
than
only
to
give me
do what
one
Luke
corrupted Adra.
wants, but I'm not unhappy with what you did. Those ruins were literally priceless. They had real Echidans in there. Think of how far my research would have shot forward.
Yatsli, those Echidans wanted us dead, and most likely their spirits were not permanently gone when we dispersed them the first time.
But we would have had to sacrifice so many for it. And I can't say that's a fair trade.
There we go. See, she's taking a step back. She's calmed down a little bit. See, I don't mind this because some people say, oh, it's weird that she does it. No, it's meant to imply that a little bit of time has passed. She's taken a step back. She's looked at it. Maybe she had a conversation with Giada off screen.
Usually, I know the right answer. It's obvious. Here, though.
I think I did pretty well considering we were being swarmed by dream thralls. I wasn't going to upset the scary skeleton lady. I may not like Lord when we're both here, but I don't really like any of those, but I'll go with this one. Honestly, I think we did pretty well considering we were being attacked by swarms of dream thralls.
Of course. Because a common reaction to being set upon by dream thralls is to placate another monster.
That is not what I meant, and you know it, Yatsli.
Leaving your home behind isn't easy. It's for the best sometimes, but it's never easy.
All right. I understand. I'm sorry, Envoy. This is my life's work. And that skeletal maniac attacked my home.
Believe me, Yatsli, just because Lodwin made a good point now means jack and shit for the next time we run into her.
I'm just a little more raw than I thought.
I get it. I poured salt on an open wound. I don't feel like I had much of a choice, but for what it's worth, Yatsli, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I think you've earned a bit of trust from me. Things have been unreal. We spoke to actual ancient Echidans in the ruins. I was able to ask questions and get answers.
Glad you're excited. Lucky's story alive. Answers are a little underwhelming. I guess you might have to stop calling them the godless now, since they do indeed have a god.
True. Though switching it up might be more confusing to those not in the know. I'll figure that conundrum out before my research gets published. But to go through the trials ourselves? Oh, could we be any luckier?
Of course, a mad god and their followers made those trials. Quite frankly, after everything we saw, I'm beginning to wonder why the Akita worshipped Sapadal in the first place.
Must you try to ruin my fun, dearie?
I'm honestly not. It's a legitimate question.
Well, I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details.
Well, was meeting Ringrim everything you expected?
I've been trying to sort my thoughts since we left her domain. We met Ringrim. The Ringrim. Master illusionist of the Circle of Archmagi. And we impressed her?
I think she was far more impressed with your arcane abilities than she was with anything I did.
She even offered to make me her apprentice.
No, like, my character might be an arcane scholar, but he's a member of the Imperial Court first and foremost. No. I'm really starting to get the feeling that Ringrim's a very big deal for you.
As smart as you are, Envoy, I sometimes forget that you are still a layperson. It doesn't feel real, but it is.
And let's be brutally honest, it's a very dangerous offer to start with. I mean, given what we saw of Arkhamir and Consulhat's apprentices, yes, very.
Oh, Andra's titties. What am I going to do?
Why do people talk about Andra's titties? Hyleia probably has better titties. Why do people keep talking about the fish?
If I take the apprenticeship, I'll have to leave Quilici and Fjord. And what about my study of the godless? I've spent my whole life with them.
Gaudy's saggy breasts. Ugh. Two words, Lord Brown Bear. Fish milk. Ugh. Maybe because it has less chance to insult? Maybe. Who else will tell the story of the Akita if not you?
Oh, you even learned their proper name. I can't believe you listened. You'll make me cry at this rate.
Nagati's bosom was used, yes, but that was by Takehu for the most part, and the Hawana. I can at least somewhat more understand that. People gobble up fish eggs, so milk wouldn't be different.
I'm not a kid anymore. I can't do everything all at once. There are only 26 hours in a day. I love my life as it is now. Exploring as I wish and coming home to open arms and a warm bed. I don't want to give that up. But this is something I never even dreamed of. But it's big. It won't leave room for much else. And I'm too old to... Oh, Envoy, what would you do?
You want me to make this decision?
Oh, darling. Don't you know that I'll do what I want, no matter what anyone thinks?
Still.
I just wish to ask a friend his opinion. Now, come on. Answer the question. What would you do?
It's hard to pass up an opportunity. Fiore's a scary place right now. Could you really leave them? I don't know. I never thought of my magical abilities as being central to myself, and I think I'd much prefer having to deal with an ordinary life beyond them. And Fiore is a scary place right now. Are you really telling me you'd leave Quilici and them in that kind of bind?
The people of Fiore are stronger than they seem. But you're right. They feel unsafe in their own homes now. Quilici and I could return home and continue our lives, with little improvements here and there. Thank you, dearie. I can't promise I'll act on it, but I really appreciate the advice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to write a letter to Quilici. He'll never believe me.
I almost feel like I get what they were kind of trying to do with her character being the slightly older, at least proportionally character. Oh, I can't make my comments without people talking.
We won't embarrass you too much.
I honestly think it would have done slightly better if Yatsli was younger, because that would make it a harder choice between having already found a life that she's comfortable and happy with versus the potential to become the apprentice to an archmage with enough time to actually take advantage of it.
Everything later over tea.
Right. Can we talk about something else?
I'm honestly surprised Kai doesn't have more to say.
Look at those stars. They always seem brighter out here.
Yeah, no, nothing. Okay.
I can take watch.
What about you, Giada? What are you gonna say?
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp.
I swear to God, if you're gonna make the argument that we should have killed dozens of people on the off chance that something helps, all because you don't like Lodwyn, I'm going to be very disappointed in you, Giada.
The ruins of Naku Kubel predate civilization as we know it. We had so much to learn from them. But the Steel Garrote care nothing for the past. Only the future, as long as it's under their thumb.
Got what we needed. They were no further use. Nope. I don't want to get on their bad side. We should bide our time. Nope. Destroying the ruins was the only way to spare many innocent lives in Thirdborn.
I'm not saying it was an easy decision, or that you should have acted differently.
Okay, good. Because if you were about to make a really stupid argument, Giada, I was going to tear into you.
The fact remains that we played into our enemy's hands. And what did we get in return? We delayed the inevitable. Better than nothing, I suppose. Though not by much.
We will stop the Dream Scourge. I promise.
I'm holding you to that. Maybe there's no right answer to any of this. Maybe all we can do is keep going, leaving chaos in our wake.
What did the Steel Garrote gain in return? Well, the main thing that I can think of, Tenwin, is it's a psychological victory. Basically, the Steel Garrote can grandstand on, we actually made progress on stopping the Dream Scourge. And we have access to heavy artillery. It makes them look... Remember, that Lodwyn's whole thing that we saw from, or that we heard from Captain Aelfir is that she wants to bring order to the living lands. By proving the Steel Garrote's might and killing potentially hundreds of Dream Thralls and potentially destroying a source of the infection, she does exactly that. Lodwyn, I guess the best way to put it, actually, is Lodwyn is, in some ways, trying to win the hearts and minds of the people. She's just trying to do it by being brutally effective. Whether for Aid or for themselves, I suppose they are protecting a future asset. Yeah, that's kind of their mindset on it, Lord Brownbear. What good is the living lands if everyone in it is dead?
I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. Even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission. Ourselves.
Ironic coming from a Death Guard? Yeah. Those moments don't just appear, Giada. We have to make them happen.
I suppose you're right. Maybe that's the point of our little campfire chats. While I have your ear, can I ask you one more question?
Go ahead.
Something about Inquisitor Ludwig has been getting to
Lodwyn.
me. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual?
For a Wodaka follower? No. In fact, it makes a lot of sense that a Wodakan follower would think that a godlike would have to follow the nature of their god. And it would also explain why the Steel Garrote and Adir in general tends to be very distrustful of godlikes that come from more wild or savage gods. Like, I cannot imagine for the life of me that Andra or Gallowayne godlike get a very good reception in Adir, given the reputation those two have. To say nothing of gods like Aothas and Skane's godlikes. I mean, we know that Skane godlikes get shit on everywhere, but I can imagine in Adir it's particularly bad. She declared war on Sapadal, which puts me in an awkward position. Maybe it's because she doesn't trust Sapadal. Lodwyn has a lot of strange ideas. Fire godlikes must have it nasty in Adir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That might be a case of just straight up killed. Like, that might just be a case of, oh, this family gave birth to a Magrin godlike. Exile immediately. Just not even a fucking trial. Just get out. You've got one night. Pack your shit and get out, or we're gonna do it for you. Ugh. Hold on. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, not to both. Do you find that unusual? I think it's just because she doesn't trust Sapadal. And quite frankly, I don't really either.
But what about you? Her kinsman?
Wait.
When you agreed to destroy the ruins, Ludwig was surprised. As though she didn't believe you would do the right thing.
I want a PoE 3 set in Adir just to play a fire godlike. The interactions would be amazing. Or a priest of Magrin. Even if you're not a godlike, just imagine playing a priest of Magrin in Adir.
Ludwig clearly respects you, but I don't believe she trusts you.
I mean, we did butcher like 36 of her guys, so I'm not surprised there.
Anyway, that just had me thinking. Could be nothing, or could be something. Time will tell.
Fire godlike priest of Magrin. Yeah, just imagine it's like the inverse of all the times that we had good interactions by being a godlike from the Deadfire Archipelago in the second. Like, all of those Hawana interactions are like, oh, you're a godlike and you're from the Deadfire. Oh, that's so nice. You play as a fire godlike of a priest of Magrin in a Adir centered game, and it's just everyone from Adir fucking hates you at all times. You're constantly fighting an uphill battle for anyone to trust you.
Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I.
All right, that's all.
If I must.
And lastly...
So, we found a map to the garden. Now we see how accurate those ancient godless cartographers could possibly be. Not sure how helpful that map will be, really. There's probably a reason no one's been to the garden in centuries.
Think about it this way. You'll be the first person in centuries to guide an expedition to the garden, Marius.
Well, that'll be cold comfort when everyone thinks I'm crazy for saying I've been there. I figure either it's a complete dud and there's nothing really there, or we all lose our minds the second we show up.
You just don't have enough faith in us, Marius.
Either way, was it worth it? Who knows?
We'll find out. It's worth it to me.
And that's all that matters, I guess. Let's go. Anyway.
All right.
Thanks for talking.
Oh, he's got more.
Listen, that back there in the ruins, that was a lot.
Yeah.
I know you passed 3 trials, but I'm not sure what that means exactly.
I don't think anybody knows what it means. Means I'm that much closer to fulfilling my destiny. I had to appease those spirits. It doesn't mean anything beyond that. What do you think it means? It means I don't have to listen to your ceaseless mutterings anymore. These are too reverential. Honestly, I did it to appease the spirits. To me, it doesn't mean anything much beyond that.
Right. Makes sense. The important thing is that you did it. It's not that I didn't enjoy tromping around in the ancient death trap, getting bossed around by spirits and all that. But I really do hope this was the last time. That kind of humidity does terrible things to my beard. Anyway.
Okay, Marius. I'm sure that's all you're worried about, buddy.
Dreams.
All right, let's go check on Thirdborn, and then we need to head back to Paradise. We'll keep these 2 for now. We will switch over to Marius as soon as we get over to Gallowayne's tusks, though. Oh, for fuck's sake.
How could they?
Oh, how could they?
Vipers in the grass. We do not, cannot forgive. We blessed the Jabaru Sinakis, and they prick us in return.
She's talking about them. I thought she was talking about Lodwyn. Ha, no, we don't. Trying to think of slurs for fire godlikes. Matchhead. Matchhead. No, that's all I got. Matchhead. Tinderface? Oh, that's a good one. Ashface. Oh. Ash-kissed. That would be good, too. Son of a fiery whore. Literally. You harmed innocents, Sapadal. Of course they became furious.
Roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed against the blinding light to keep the Akita safe. We never wanted this. So many seedlings lost. We grieved, but we saved many.
Yes, yes. Okay. You're a god. Can you really not take any fucking responsibility, can you?
We tended, comforted the living, and buried the dead. Yet still the branches swipe. We mourn. We could not be to blame.
I feel bad about it, so there's no way what I did was wrong.
They should have honored you. Their wrath? This we could not foresee. But you are here. A green shoot after the fire. You would not raise your hand against us.
No, it's that I can't. Depends on what you do, Sapadal. It always depends on what you do.
Words like bile. This is not our way. Sleep now. Dream of golden poppies on the road ahead.
I actually am starting to wonder what happens if you play a total just like Sapadal loyalist at some point. Like just agreeing with everything she fucking says.
We should be careful. I doubt this is the same third one we left.
Well, the walls are still standing. Let's see who's still on their feet.
Okay, this fucking stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, they would not have been able to hold out. Holy shit. They set off explosives. The fucking shit is growing on the walls. I wrote golden puppies and got confused until I read the subtitles. I'm assuming they want us to talk to Temerty.
The ruins? What happened? I heard them fall to rubble. It comes, it sings, it dreams of war and blood and smoke and Did you have a hand, Envoy?
Temerity, are you doing okay? It really doesn't seem like you're doing okay. Was unaware the dream thralls could cause fungus growth to accelerate. I don't think it was necessarily the dream thralls, will remember. I think it was the massive explosion of essence that was what was attracting the dream thralls, also caused the fungus to rapidly grow. Worth, I'm sorry, we won't let Lodwin destroy anything else. Yes, we took down the ruins to kill most, if not all, the dream thralls.
You and your Inquisitor destroyed hundreds of years of history and time, and silver lights flashing bright.
Temerity, you're really starting to concern me now.
Ruins break into bones, they do. They make a necklace, a collar of time. We choke and die.
Temerity, you're beginning to show early signs of the dream scourge. You need to rest.
I'm sorry. I think I need a moment. Smoke and rhyme. We are losing time.
Oh no.
I think she's already slipping away from us. We've got to stop this plague, Envoy.
We need your permission to leave Shatterscarp. We have to head to Gallowayne's Tusk.
Permission broken. Permission needed. Permission like roots choking, strangling. Yes. Go. Go!
A butterfly emerges, a dream of peace.
This is not good. This is not good at all. Are you doing okay?
Ah, the godlike hero.
Okay, you don't care.
I unfurl my blossoms for you. What will you take from me?
I do not like this one bit. That would be enough to get us, I think, a couple more pieces of upgrade materials. Okay, they're really starting to creep me out now.
Oh, you're back.
You have anything? You do. Wait. Wait. I hear it. Wait a second. Did I miss a... No. Oh! I did. I'll take that. What? I was about to say, why are there chickens on the roof? And then I realized it's not that hard for them to get up here.
Funny seeing you here.
You guys doing
lovely
okay?
to see you again.
Yeah, you guys are doing okay. Okay, I don't like that this place is starting to already get a little weird.
Hey, Envoy? Got a second? I could really use a favor.
What do you need?
I've got to take a piss. Real bad. Do you think you could stand at my post while I go?
Sure. Fine. Just don't take forever.
Oh, God bless you, Envoy. I'll be quick. I promise.
What the fuck? Okay, so do I... Yeah, I'm staying. I can barely hear him, but...
Even Almawa don't have bladders that big.
It won't be healthy to take this long, can it?
No, it wouldn't. It's also not healthy to hold it in that long, Yatsley, but, I don't think... Is he coming back? Is he? Oh, there he is. You good, buddy?
Well, that was unsatisfying, but thank you, Envoy, for watching my post. Not making that mistake again.
Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. All right. Oh, yeah, that was Matt Mercer again, wasn't it? But yeah, I imagine the explosion of essence from the ruins caused basically all the fungus to just start growing very, very rapidly. Ugh. You okay, buddy? You look a little out of it. All right. I don't think we have anything else. God, I just need a little more Adra. Okay, so what we want to do first, we need to head back to Dawnshore real fast. Yachtsley reminds me of that Ball Buddy comic where George Slater's carrying around a halfling mage as a flamethrower. I think I've seen that one. His stuff is pretty good. Oh, right. This is over here. We need Northern Paradise. Sansa's Emporium. Most build nests in vacant spaces aggressively defend them while others venture out to hunt anything. Oh, okay. Oh, good. The Doomsayer's gone. That's nice. Sansa's Emporium. Hello. Another one of your assistants is dead. That's 0 for 3 so far.
What have you found?
This little bugger is my flamethrower. What's an Onaho? Paladin sweats nervously. Wilfrith is dead, but he made good progress on Shadows.
Poor Wilfred. A keen eye for botany. He loved to write about the plants he found. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
My dude, we are 0 for 3 on this now. I think all your assistants are dead. You have anything? There's no way we have enough Adra. I mean, that would be enough to get one more thing of awakened Adra, but it wouldn't create a piece of corrupted Adra, which means it wouldn't be enough to make an Adra bond. Ugh. Annoying. I don't think there's anything else I need. No, we've got plenty of upgrade materials across the board for the rest of it. Okay, now we just jump on back to Shatterscarp real fast. Ah. And then those civilians better be alive.
The imp can't say I like having the steel garrote around.
Okay, good. They're not dead. Alright, we want to head up here. Did you watch the Seth video? God, no. I'm sorry, Tenwin. I'm usually too busy. I didn't think about it. I do need to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. It's fine. I know, but this is the second time you've asked, and I keep forgetting to watch it because I've got other shit I've got to do. Alright, let's... Oh. This play... Oh. Oh, dear. Huh. Yeah, it didn't look like this before. You guys okay? Yeah, just still standing here.
Temerity sent word. Said you were good to go. But she didn't sound right, Envoy.
No, she's not.
To the water and the dark. To the roots. Away into the nothing.
Things are still strange. I'd watch my step if I were you.
This is not going to go well for them. This is not going to go well when we leave this place. Battlecry 3 is just one of those games.
Well, that parting is probably the closest Ludwig gets to friendly.
Lodwin.
I'm not looking forward to our paths crossing again.
If they do, we'll probably have to kill her.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
Lodwin.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And we gave her everything she wanted.
We brutally butchered 2 squads of Steel Garrote Paladins, largely prevented her from doing anything she wanted in Paradise and in Fior Mesiverno. We have literally agreed with her once, Giada. Calm down.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
Death Guards are powerful, but not unstoppable. She's a good servant of the Empire. She's just extreme in her methods. No, she's a horrible servant of the Empire and extreme in her method. She's out of control. We'll do what we must. She's a wild lioness in bed. Is that from experience, Tenwin? Were you playing your Steel Garrote loyalist that was a former lover of hers? Can you confirm this? Is that a dialogue option? Death Guards are powerful, but they're not unstoppable. She's undead, not immortal.
Indeed. and death is her strength and her weakness.
But you're saying there's a chance.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
Makes me think of an exchange your Pathfinder group once had. Oh dear.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
No, that's not happening. We can deal with her if we have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map.
And quite frankly, most of the Steel Garrote are just regular soldiers. It's not like they even have that much in the way of combined arms fire support.
And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
That's just a pile of Sokka.
You have something to say, Marius? Sapadal mentioned the garden specifically. They would know better than you would. You have something to add, Marius?
Oh, now you're listening to me, all of a sack of sup sudden. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
Oh, so it's basically Sapadal's stomach.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Day Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
We still need to find the cause of the Dream Scourge, and the garden is still our best clue.
And all your clues come from one source. You've been following a voice in your head. What do you know about Sapadal? How do you know you can trust them?
I don't. They're not just in my head, they have a powerful connection to the Adra. They saved my life. Nope. Strong intuition, they're trustworthy. Nope. The truth is, I don't think I ever did. But I have a job to do, and I don't have time for you trying to get in our way over nothing.
Then you're gambling with all our lives. Don't expect me to be overjoyed. I'm done here. Do whatever Blessed Day planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Some things really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
He doesn't want to go home, if he even considers it a home anymore. Oh, Jesus, no, we're not doing that. I'm not going to have to put Marius down. No, I can't trust him. I can't tell him. Give Marius time. He'll be fine. I'll go talk to him.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
Lodwin.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
We can fit that lion in a bag of holding. That's a tiger, not a lion. It's got big teeth. I mean, Party Gunslinger has big teeth. Does that make him a lion? I'm a lion in bed. Okay, that was a good one. That also sounds exactly like something a group of adventurers would do. All right, we have... Let me see. Make a couple more of those. Make 2 more of those. Make 2 more of those. It's not enough to make anything else, and I don't want to touch this until we get everything upgraded fully. Yeah, and we can't make the legendary regular items yet. Just yet. Love that exchange because it's a perfect improve just coming from group synergy. Oh yeah, no. It's a good scene. It's a good scene. I do... It's a perfect improv just coming from group synergy. Oh, you were talking about your group. Sorry. But no, you're correct. That kind of stuff you only really get in TTRPGs. You can't really, like... You can't really plan that out or anything. Alright, where's my stash? I'm gonna drop you off. We'll keep an eye on the rest of that. Nothing we can do with these. Okay, Marius, we need to have a discussion.
I know what you're gonna say. What was that all about, Marius? You seem really upset about something. Well, I don't know what it was about either, so just let me be alone for a bit.
I feel like this isn't about the map or the garden, Marius.
It is. And it isn't. I'm not sure what it is, really. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat. My ears ring. I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
I say, it sounds like a panic attack. Breathe, Marius. You're safe here.
Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill.
Why, though?
I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Okay. All right. I don't think there's anything else we can do. I don't think we have anything here. Nope. All right. Let's go. We're going to drop Kai. Time to take Marius and Yatsley so that we can get, hopefully, we can keep dispelling illusions if we find any. So what exactly prevents your party members from getting the Dream Scourge? Well, nothing, but remember, you have to remember, it is called a disease or a malady, but no one's able to figure out how it spreads. Technically, because it's a malady of the soul, it seems to be linked to the essence of the land itself, which means there's no real way to stop it. Sure, you can do the regular stuff like burning bodies or destroying, you know, the bodies of those who were infected, but that doesn't actually change anything. We're not dealing with a microbe or a disease or something that you breathe in. We're dealing with something that at some point just latches onto your soul and doesn't let go. There's really no guarantee that our party members aren't getting it.
There isn't enough perfume in Aora. You lived here.
I always thought that if I ever came back here, I'd...
Oh. The only possible variable in the infection is the status of their soul. Well, no, we don't know. It just attaches, it's a soul malady, so it does affect their soul, but there's no indication as to what causes it to affect the soul, or who it hits, or when, or where, or why. For example, Fior didn't seem to have many cases where people were getting infected with it, but because of their usage of the land's essence for their farming, all of their plants were technically infected with it. That was, the Dream Scourge was killing off the plant life too. Okay, well, oh boy, we've already got... Hi.
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
Right. They're not the only ones either.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Could it be that the people in Shatterscarp interacted with the essence more somehow? It could be. I think it might just have to do with the ruins that we blew up. They were closer to a larger amount of Adra that was channeling a larger amount of essence from the land, just in general. Like, if you actually compare, the pillar of Adra that we found in that temple was larger than the one we found near Fior Mesiverno, and much larger than any that are near Paradis. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's part of the reason if that is part of the reason that the region was having so many dream thralls.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
What did they do to deserve starvation?
That's not for you to decide. Mahala's going to make an example of them before more make a run on the gates.
Prominent member of the Solace Council, adherent to the Pargrunan traditions. Okay.
You're an obedient little soldier, but you're not a smart one. You just told the outsider everything.
Quiet.
I can't wait. I can already see that the battle, the sociological battle here is going to be between the hardline Pargrunan and those who think that they're doing stupid shit. I'm going to laugh my ass off if they both still hate me just because I'm not from here.
We'd appreciate it if you'd leave. This is Pargrunan business.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider.
Yep, they are. Okay, I like this. I actually like this dynamic. It's not just going to be, oh no, the deserters, they need your help. No, they don't like you either. You're interfering in their internal affairs. Get out.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pargrunan lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
Strange to see a prisoner defending their jailer.
Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
Oh no, can I help? I can get out from being beat to a pulp? Hey, man, back off. This isn't your business. Yeah, exactly.
And you assholes need to feed us.
There's no food. We barely have decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that. These bastards wanted to abandon the keep.
I love how they just keep giving me information without me actually asking for it. Then perhaps share some rations with them. What use is a government if it doesn't feed its own people?
Saka, you're right. We'll share some of our rations. Do you want anything else? I'm sick of looking at you.
Jesus Christ. I'll be out of your beard if you can just tell me where the Godless Tower is.
Fine. Anything to be done looking at you.
Everyone hates me here. It's kind of funny.
Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs. Now mind your business.
It's too good. Oh. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Ooh, exceptional two-handed axe. Oh, shit. Hi, guys. Don't mind me. Okay, never mind. You can mind me.
It looks easy when you do it.
See.
Ooh, stone beetle.
Not bad for going into more godless ruins.
Oh, this one defends. Oh, that's not good. Did that thing just explode? Oh, great. Now the beetles have fucking defensive abilities. Great. No. No! Fuck it. You son of a bitch. Die. There we go. Chug. Alright, well, we're gonna be fighting lots of beetles here, that's for damn sure. And there's definitely a body up there. I want to try and find enough resources that I can get my weapon leveled up before we go talking to anybody in town and they start spawning equipment that's a tier below where I want it to be. Good old dwarven racism. Yeah. Hello. So, hold on. We need legendary stuff soon, so we are finishing up 6 Otterbot. Yeah, I know. But I don't have anything that will give me... The problem is, I haven't picked up anything that's going to get me that. The only way to get Adrabon would be to disassemble legendary equipment, and I'm only going to get that from... Honestly, I'm going to need to find a shop and buy some, probably. Or I'm gonna need to find some out here in the wilderness. One or the other. Oh. Jump. Oh, wow. Oh. Locate the entrance to the garden. Solace Keep is all the way up here. Oh. Oh, there's a lot. This place is big. There we go. Oh, where's this go? I'm going to guess some of this water is probably not good.
Gods, just the smell in here makes me wish I hadn't eaten today.
Okay, well this water's safe at least. Oh, there's definitely... Hold on. Ah, cave coral. Nice. Where does this lead? Oh. Oh, that would have... Oh, we don't have a... We don't have a... Right. We don't have Kai with us for the first time in the entire fucking game. Oh, no. To be fair, we've got plenty of these. Like, literally 128 of the damn things. Oh. Well, something just spawned. Found a strange arrowhead in the caves where I'm not allowed to go exploring, but that's okay. I've hidden it so that I can find it again when I finally grow up. Now it's just a question of where to hide the map. Maybe in the abandoned beetle's nest? Right, sure to be safe there. God damn it. Oh, dear. Oh, Jesus. Set him on fire. Ow, you son of a bitch. Ow. No. Come. There we go. Oh, we got him stunned. There we go. Oh, that is a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies. We need to kill him. We need to kill him now. Ah! Oh my god. Can I please swing my weapon? Ah! Get blasted. Okay. You need to fucking leave me alone. Okay, how many? I really don't like you guys. I really don't like you guys. Fuck you. I don't care that you're resistant to it. I just care that I hit you with it. Stop. Where'd he go? Okay. Oh my god, she's... Yeah, because they're all legendary and I don't have a legendary weapon yet. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. You are a pain in the ass.
Everybody all right?
No, I am not all right. I want my legendary. I want my sword to get upgraded to legendary so I can fucking not have to deal with that many fucking enemies again. Holy crap. Give me that. They're bullying you. They literally pushed me into a corner and just kept fucking hitting me over and over again. Oh. Give me that. Why does it say... Oh, there we go. Shadow growth. Very nice. Oh, for the love of... Well, at least those ones are a lot easier to kill. Nope. Yeah, go ahead. Blow yourself up. See what I care. There we go. Ah. Oh, great. This place gets dark and stormy. This leads back into here. Oh, someone... Aha! Sweet. Yahtzee, if you please. Thank you. Ugh, no Adra. And nothing that I can break down for it either. Ugh. I don't want to talk to a merchant and then all of their shit pops up at the wrong tier. That is going to be aggravating as crap if I want to buy anything. That is lava. That is instant death if I drop down there. At least that's my guess. How the fuck is this stuff growing here? Last I checked, palm trees don't do well next to lava. This place is also a lot harder to read the map, quite frankly.
Try growing up with that volcano on the horizon. You learn early on how fragile life can be.
Oh, gee. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's big. That's big. Oh, what the fuck is that? Is that... I think that's over here where we're supposed to be finding the entrance to the garden. So there was straight up, like... Either these are aqueducts or these are, like, roads that they built across the landscape. The Akita, I mean. Huh. Okay, that leads back down into the beetle's nest. So let's just keep going back this way. You can throw ice onto the lava to create platforms. I mean, it's enchanted ice, so I'm not surprised that you could do that. Oh, there's more beetles. All right, let's go deal with it.
Looks like the beetles have settled in nicely.
That's an understatement. Nope. Get fucked. Get blasted. Come on. There we go. Why can I not? Oh, there was no loot on that one. It was this one. And there's more of them up there, but we'll give that a second. Does this just lead? Oh, but it does, but there's more to these ruins than I thought. Interesting.
Walk like it's hard. That's done.
Doesn't look like there's anything else over there. That powered something. Ah, oh, there's two more. Okay, we need to be on the lookout for that then. Nice color of Audra, though, in those beetles. Indeed. Balrog skin. Oh, somebody else opened up the other chest. Interesting. Okay, so that was... Okay, so the other one... Oh, oh. Okay, so it's got to be above there. Oh. Do I... Wait a second. Wait a second. Aha! Now. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Nope. Too short range. Alright, that's fine. Got it. So that's two. Where is... Aha! That should be all three. Got it. Ooh. Come on. Come on, Adraban. No, but it did give me some superb brigandine armor, which will be selling very nicely. Yeah, so we can start selling purple items. Yes. And disassembling red. The Adraban always glows gold. Yes. So we want to take this stuff apart, but we can sell the exceptional stuff because that's no longer worthwhile. Look how it looks. Yeah. It's all right. It's not exactly my favorite. It's very red. Oh. No. Didn't want that. Put on my good gear. There we go. Kinda does have a bit of a PJ's vibe. Yeah, it does. It does. Alright, now where was that group? There it is. Oh, it's a big one. Can I? Maybe? Oh dear, that's gonna be a lot of them. Maybe? Oh. Somehow I don't know how they're not seeing me at this point. Let me just sneak up on you. Stab him in the butt. Oh, come on. You piece of shit. Are you... There we go. And then you. And then you. And got him. I got you, Yatsli. There we go. Ooh, cave core. Nice. Grab Settler's Arrow. Oh, it's a bot. Hello, bot. Do. Oh. And goodbye. Funny bot. Silly funny bot. You get smacked. Oh, that leads just back up there. And then there's a campsite right over there, and there's the main road. Okay, okay. Is there anything on this side? Ah, there is. Another palm stone. Gimme. Nothing else up here. Yeah, I don't like that they colored this map very gray. It's gonna drive me nuts with how it blends in with the fog of war. I think the superb plate looks amazing. Well, we'll see how it looks. Oh. Oh, that's an animancer. That's animancy equipment. And that is a spear. I'll bet you anything there's Zarups around here. Oh. So wait, dead people and dead beetles? That's interesting. Oh, yep, definitely Zarups. Definitely Zarups. How the fuck? I see you. Don't try to pretend that I can't see you. Scribbles fill the page, looking more like incomprehensible gibberish than actual words. It's only upon further study that the words become legible, and even then, it still reads as nonsense. One by one, the Zarups scratching, itching boils, the singing, the beautiful, incandescent, noiseless singing. Okay, somebody had the... Yeah, he had the Dream Scourge.
We've got company.
I'll be with you in a second, guys. Oh, a war chief.
Eckworth and Rob.
Get blasted. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Got him. There's another one up here. There he is. We good? Ooh, beetle sausage. Where did... There it is. Another dead researcher. I have Rimmergand. I'm assuming this takes us into their little fort. Yeah. But from above. Oh, well, there's the fucking Strangled Audra and a lot of fucking Zarups. Holy shit. Okay, how does he... Yeah, no. Zarup Screamer, Zarup High Priest. Okay, we need to make killing him a priority. Can we go around and try to approach from the other side? Hello. And grab you. Thank you. Oh. Deal with you in a moment. Let's also just go ahead and equip these in case we need some additional firepower. Literally. Now, let's try to sneak up on the High Priest. That'll make our jobs a lot easier. Where did he go? There he is. I need you to walk back over this way, dude. Well, I guess we could kill him first. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Nope. No healing spells. No support spells. Nothing from you. Wow. I'm surprised it took him that long to notice me. Sup, guys?
And Rob.
You son of a bitch. Oh, okay. Oh, God, there's a lot of them. Dive the priest. Ow. I really hate that they have that move. I really hate that they have that move. Okay, we need to leave. Pop it, pop. Nope. Fuck you. There we go. Okay, gate. Nope, go for the sorcerer. I'm working on it. Nope. There we go. Okay, aside from trying to dive the priest and that failing miserably, that actually went pretty well. Essence potion, beetle jerky, turnips, blackwood branch. No, they're not all dwarves, so this was definitely not a Pargrunen research expedition. That's for damn sure. Burn that. Aha! Burn that. You could probably start a business selling Zarup skin accessories. I don't think anyone wants those, though. Common Great Axe. Doesn't look like there's anything else real. I'm surprised. Well, I mean, there is the Strangled Audra up there, so we'll get that in a second. Oh, hello. I'm not gonna find... I need to find something that'll let me make some more Adrabon. Even if it's just some corrupted Adra, something. Day 1. We found a beautiful bit of Adra that'd be perfect to study the erratic flow of essence natural to living lands. Unfortunately, there's an infestation of Zarops in and around the area. Of course, we mustn't let something as silly as fear stop our studies. So myself and the others have decided that by splitting up, we'll be less likely to be seen by the lower monsters. You are an idiot. I heard Nicholas' cries last night. I believe that means that I am the only one remaining. Hopefully, Petru can make use of their equipment, assuming the Zarops didn't damage things too much. Either way, my studies of the Adra have been most exciting. I will have to be more careful than my colleagues were if I wish to continue, but I am not overly worried. You fucking animancers. Well,
That's
honestly...
like the Adra we encountered before. Will you go all glassy-eyed again if you touch it?
Yes, please. And Marius will not catch me. I already know that, Yahtzee. So if you would be so kind as to make sure I don't fall on my ass.
Something happened here. Drip by drip. The slow passage of time. The years have gnarled our branches. The hot winds bent our trunk. Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become.
Still provide shade in the sun and shelter from the rain. Does anything truly change if we, or do we lose sight of ourselves? One day we all look in the mirror and see someone we don't like. Oh, that's too fucking relatable. You evolved to survive. Life tried to beat you down. It failed. Yahtzee tries to catch you, you'd flatten her. I mean, I would assume she would use magic, Lord Brown Bear. That's the point of being a wizard. Do we truly change? Or do we simply lose sight of ourselves and what we were meant to be?
Our veins still spread beneath the soil. Our heart is still wood.
If using the perspective of Civ fans, see multiple Civ fans claim that 2024 to 2025 was weak for 4X because Civ 7 was disappointing. In the same year when Endless Legend 2 is releasing, Civ people really think there's the only game. Yeah, the Civ people have this tendency of, oh, it's not human history specifically. It's not a real Civ game. Like, it's not a 4X game. You fall and she attempts to counterbalance your fall with an evocation spell, you go fly.
We remember our nature. It soothes us.
I still don't quite get the Strangled Adra conversations. They're not nearly as interesting as the Ancient Memories or even the Dream conversations. But hey, it gives us a lot of experience. I'll take it. Yep, has a dwarf, some Balrog skin. Like, we've got to fight a Balrog, right? Like, it wouldn't make any sense to have Balrog skin and have people mention the Balrog and us not fight them at some point, right? Then again, there's dragon skin, and I don't think there's a dragon in this game, unfortunately. The Orden Wizards don't have much in the way of utility magic. Ah, that is true. That is true. You got some Adrabon, though. Oh, I did? Oh, one more. One more. All we need is one more. We need either one more. Oh, either one, because all we need is one piece of corrupted Adra, and we can make another Adrabon. One or the other. That's all we need. Fuck yes. Hold on. Let's double back to the main road, because there was that guy just standing on the road out there. Maybe we can find something. And we need to... Oh, hold on. Hold on. You do have that grimoire you could break down? Ooh, you're right. Shit, you're right. That would be enough now, wouldn't it? I think you're right. Hold on. If that's the case... Ugh. Oh, really? Giada already? Interesting. No, we can sell those now. We just want... Yeah, we can break that down. Gibby. And then we go into the workbench. Make some dragon's hide. We make some Adrabon. Bada bing, bada boom. And now... What does that do exactly? Stun gets increased by 60. Physical damage increased by 13. Nice. There we go. Which I also think, yes, that unlocks this. So now, okay, hold on, hold the phone. We do still need, okay, we have Cave Coral, we have Blackwood Branch. So if I do this, that gets our Superb to 3. Now, when we get extra Adrabon, we can upgrade one last trick, but that is not a priority for us right now, which means we can start turning all of this into the next level of crafting materials. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, gods. Anyone else finding it hard to breathe?
Wow, everyone has fucking discussions now.
Focus on something else, dear. Like how terrible the tusks smell.
We're here. Stay with us, Marius. The feeling will pass.
Right. I'm alright. It's like I'm being chased by something I can't see.
Okay, yeah, Marius is just straight up having panic attacks.
You're safe. The only thing chasing you is yourself.
Gods. I'm the last person I'd want to be chased by.
In lore, at least, Archmages can 100% do utility stuff with magic. Example being putting a castle together. Yeah. It's very much a gameplay thing. Like, they don't go over stuff like prestidigitation or anything like that because it's not related to the gameplay.
We're on the precipice of something magical. You can feel it, can't you? The garden is within our grasp. All we need now is the courage and wisdom to brave the unknown.
We've done it before, we'll do it again.
Your confidence is refreshing. I almost hate to ask, but are you afraid of what's to come? I'm not judging, just curious.
I'm kind of worried that everything that I know is about to be turned upside down yet again.
The bane of every academic. I believe, for the first time in ages, that I am not afraid. I used to care so much about discovery, invention, achievement. But deep down, I was afraid. Afraid that I wasn't living up to my potential.
Earlier, you were worried you'd taken the wrong direction with Animancy. Sure, Vidaro had something to do with that. I mean, I think we know, but I do think that this is the most important. Who do you think you were letting down?
Take your pick. My parents, my community, myself. Since we met, everything I believed has been proven wrong. That the island can be controlled. That I alone can fix it. Even my parents. Gods. They really had no idea what they were doing. Just like me.
I'm still concerned that there was messages in their library that seem to refer to somebody putting them on this path, and we have not found that person or persons yet. I think they felt the same pressure that you did.
And look how that turned out. I'm so tired of being afraid. I need to accept my limitations or embrace them. Even if I'm wrong again, that's part of the journey. I have no idea where it leads. And for the first time, it's fine. Perfectly fine.
Might not have gotten you an ovation amongst the scholars, but it certainly would have gotten you one at the academy amongst the students.
Really? I wouldn't know what to do with that much encouragement. Glad I could get that off my chest. We have bigger problems to worry about, but I appreciate these little moments. You have an inquisitive mind. I respect that. If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. All you have to do is ask.
I'm more than willing to learn.
Excellent. The Imperial Court taught you well, but I suspect there were gaps in what they call an education. If there's anything you've been dying to learn from an Animancer, now's the time.
Tell me how an Animancer sharpens their mind to decipher the natural world. I think that's going to be perception. I want to learn how you stand up for yourself with an ironclad will. Oh, that'll balance out our resolve and intellect. I want that.
Gladly. You should have seen my thesis defense. I called the governor an intellectual void, an ooze in the form of man. Now, let's begin. You, drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention?
Hanging on your every word.
Really? What's the last thing I said?
You were telling me about the fight that broke out during your thesis defense.
Oh, I stand corrected. Even if you had dozed off, no harm done.
How about you animance yourself some bitches? what's that Punky Doodle short where it's like, I would cast Repel Maidens on you, but I see some other wizard beat me to it.
Besides, a little nap is good for the soul. I slept through my share of lectures, and look how I turned out. That's all I have to teach you for now. I'll chime in if anything else comes to mind.
After everything we've seen, do you still want to be... Oh god, we do have all of these conversations to do, don't we? Crap. Do I want to do all this now? The last time we did this, it took us an hour. After everything we've seen, do you still want to be an animancer?
The better question is, can I still be an animancer? Could I even make a difference? As long as Fior Messiverno is safe, the Living Lands will have animancers, whether or not I am one of them. And then there's the Dream Scourge, unraveling civilization as we know it. I don't know where that leaves me. The work my parents started may have no end in sight. We don't even know if the Living Lands can be tamed politically, much less spiritually.
I thought Animancy was all about discovery, even if the odds were against you. With enough pressure and patience, anything could be tamed. Your mother thought it was possible.
She thought a lot of things. Not all of them were true. All I know for certain is that I've been going about this the wrong way. I should be an animancer for the right reason. With the Dream Scourge, I haven't got one.
Then we'd better stop the Dream Scourge.
At least someone thinks so. Thank you for believing in me, whether or not I believe in myself.
I was an idealist, and I don't have good words about idealists. In some ways, her mother was also just an experimenter at heart, which meant that she fucked around with stuff that, quite frankly, her and her husband did not understand. We're close to the garden. Are you nervous?
Oh, yes. The little butterflies in my stomach are more restless than ever. When I joined you, I needed to put a stop to the Dream Scourge. So much has changed since then. There may be nothing for me in the garden. Nothing I haven't learned outside of it. But I still want to see it for myself.
The garden might still surprise you.
Don't get me wrong, I'm excited. The garden will be the discovery of a lifetime. Even if I don't have an agenda. On a journey such as this, it's better to cast aside your expectations. They can only weigh you down.
What do you know about Gallowayne's tusks?
Go on, then. I've heard the Wardens are very set in their ways. For better or worse. Usually the worse. Vidaro tried to form a trade agreement with the Council. Copper and glass in exchange for grain. But it went nowhere.
Has Vidaro done anything right ever? The Council wasn't interested in trade.
They weren't interested in outside help. The Wardens value self-reliance. Maybe because they have an inflated sense of their own importance. No offense, Marius.
No, you pretty much got it right.
I was about to say, he's not gonna disparage that. You're completely correct.
They have a righteous duty to protect these lands, and believe that it can and should be done without the help of outsiders. It's a bit like shooting yourself in the foot because you don't trust anyone else to wield the gun.
All right.
Until next time.
That's everything. Hi, what's up with you, buddy?
Rawatayans love to boast about how barren and rugged our homeland is. But we've got nothing on the Pargrunan living here.
It certainly has a austere charm.
I can't fault your optimism, but would you think that if this was the only landscape you ever saw, day in and day out?
God, probably not.
According to Marius, his people are forbidden from ever leaving the Tusks.
I did tell you that, didn't I? Must have been drunk.
I'm all for pulling together, but that's just oppressive.
No one could survive here without cooperation and mutual sacrifice. Yeah, people should be free to choose their paths. I personally believe that, but I don't think given the conversation we had with the Pargrunan guards and their prisoners, that is obviously not the mindset the Pargrunan take on this at all.
It's about the walls, really. Big, massive, ancient walls.
But what's the point of all that if it's not making everyone's lives better somehow? Ravatai has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil, the lands never supported us easily. So many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore the world as soldiers or as part of a trade mission. We venture out. We're encouraged to.
I mean, we're from Adir. We don't exactly have a foot to stand on if we make that argument. And all that you gain from your well, not really. And how many actually go back to the homeland?
Not everyone, of course. But Rawatai's hardly a dying country. Everyone in the Living Lands faces struggle. But people choose that, and usually to escape something worse. Forcing people into a lifetime of hardship for the sake of principle or tradition is a different matter entirely.
And so you've never been here before?
Never. The Pargrunen of Solace are notoriously suspicious of outsiders. Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in, not keeping the rest of us out. So did my command.
Do you have anything? Yeah, we'll leave that for another time.
You know where to find me.
It feels like the start of a romance subplot, and I don't need that from Kai. He's a good friend, but I don't think of him that way. Marius.
Envoy? Last time I was here, I was fully convinced I'd never be back.
Well, so much for that. I take it you didn't leave on the best of terms.
I left Solace under the cover of darkness, through an exit only me and a friend of mine knew about. More importantly, I left without permission, which means I more or less exiled myself.
I thought the Pargrunen were encouraged to get out and wander.
Solace is the oldest standing settlement in the lands. Tradition all but forbids aimless wandering. I've met Pargrunen from elsewhere who seem driven to travel. Seems strange to me. You'll see when we get there. Solace isn't the most welcoming place, even to those who live there.
What if Giada was interested? She's alright. I don't really feel any romantic attachment or anything even between characters.
Anyway.
Alright, let's talk about Gallowayne.
What do you want to talk about?
What exactly can you tell me about Solace and the Tusks?
Solace is a walled keep that has stood basically unchanged for centuries. The Pargrunen there think the walls are indestructible, which tells you a lot about why they don't like to leave. Instead of laws, they have traditions that date all the way back to the founding of Solace. Violate these traditions at your peril.
Okay, yeah, no written laws, but everything is sort of an unspoken, unwritten social compact. Very Bronze Age, early Iron Age kind of society, but small enough that it works. You ought to be more interested in playing matchmaker from what I've seen. Yeah, that's true.
I say it's the safest place in the Tusks, but don't get me wrong. Growing up there was not easy, and leaving was even harder.
Anything interesting out here?
There's a place in the southwest of the Tusks called the Slumbering Fields. It's full of dry brambles and plants with nasty thorns. There used to be an old Pargrunen aqueduct out there, but it hasn't been used for a long time. No one's sure why the water stopped flowing, but without it, we've been drinking subterranean runoff for ages.
Ugh. God, that probably has algae out the ass.
That's all I know, really.
What else can you tell me about it?
This place was named after Gallowayne, but I always thought Magrin held more sway here. Lava, high temperatures, and a giant Bleste volcano in the middle of the region tell me the goddess of fire had something to do with it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Even Solace has the good sense to send a prayer or two Magrin's way. Hard not to when your home is surrounded by Magrin's fury, but sure, give Gallowayne the glory. Maybe that's why Magrin's so Bleste angry all the time.
It almost sounds like maybe the name was from before the volcano? Maybe it's a translation error from an Akita name for the region? Oh, it's ad time. I'm going to run to the restroom real fast, and we'll get back to questioning Marius when I get back. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Give the ads a few more seconds. And continue.
I've seen more signs of bandits out here than I remember from before. I'm not even sure who they're raiding, to be honest. Mount Forja erupts every few years. Usually just small little burps of ash and a few extra lava flows. It's like it wants to remind everyone it's still here. Which is ridiculous, really. Smell that rotten egg scent on the wind? That's Forja. As much as I want to blame it on Kai.
Surprised then that the Pargrunen don't have more firearms. They would have an easy access to a lot of the materials needed to make gunpowder out here. Active volcano in the Galloway. Yep. Okay.
Just another reason the people of Solace tend to stay inside.
I mean, to be fair, if it's from the volcanic gases, being inside is not going to stop the smell. What else?
Nothing I can think of. No.
Okay. Really?
There's more out there than I could tell you about. Best you go see it for yourself.
Okay. What about surviving here?
Let's see. First rule in Galloway's tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help.
Ugh, we're basically living in an entire natural chemical warfare zone.
Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. And make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash builds up faster than you'd expect.
Really? Is that it?
Let's see.
There we go.
There's basically no game out here. Well, there's some game, but not enough to keep you from starving. That's not true either. If you don't mind beetle paste or questionable mushroom stew, you might be able to find enough to eat.
I have to say, with the way how tenaciously the fungus tends to grow in areas that are otherwise completely inhospitable, I think you'd be able to find enough edible mushrooms.
I grew up with that stuff, so I don't mind it. And I got a tolerance for the, well, effects from the mushrooms.
Oh.
For you, I suggest sticking with the beetles. Or just rationing out the dried fish and fruit we got from Thirdborn.
Okay, so you have to do that in order to bring the tips back up.
Lava. Everywhere there's lava. The good news is that it's usually cool enough to stand near without bursting into flames.
I'm not an expert on thermodynamics, but I don't know how that works. But okay, good to know we won't just be taking ambient fire damage near
You
it.
can use the lava flows to navigate around here, like you would a river in Emerald Stair. But I'd suggest sticking with the roads. The lava also provides light and heat at night, and setting up camp near a lava flow can protect you from Zarups and the like. Anything that wants to eat you likely doesn't want to risk swimming in molten rock to do it.
What else?
Let's see. If you find a large crack in the ground, don't stand over it and breathe deeply. Just trust me on this.
Yeah, sulfur vents. Bad idea.
Sure, it's all fun and games when someone gets a face full of gas from underground and everyone laughs while they act all stupid. But then, everyone's sorry when the poor Nimdude starts dry heaving and bleeding from the eyes and ears. A few minutes of dreariness and hallucinations are not worth the risk. Though, they are very fun hallucinations.
Sounds like this is a common Pargrunen hazing ritual here, Marius, where they just stick one of your guys' heads over it.
Yeah, just don't inhale gas clouds from beneath the ground. Really, don't do it.
Anything else?
Let's see. Stay off the ground as much as you can. Don't lie on the ground. And if you're up and about, keep moving. The magma flows pretty close to the surface, and the ground gets hotter than you'd think. I've lost a few boots because I stopped to rest and forgot to put up my feet. The heat from the ground cooked my boots in just a few minutes.
That also sounds like a problem of whatever you're making your boots out of. You'd think that the Pargrunen would have a more heat-resistant material if they're dealing with that.
You already know what burning leather smells like. And if you don't need to find out now. Nothing I can... Let's see. This is weird for me to say, but if you're out in the wilds in Galloway's tusks, you're already losing the survival battle.
Metal boots? That might be worse. Yeah, because that would start to cook your feet.
Stay
you need some
on
kind
the
of
roads,
insulation
and
material.
Keep the coast on your right so you know which way is north. Keep moving and get to Solace as quickly as you can. They don't love outsiders there, but the wardens won't let you starve or burn to death on their doorstep. You'll find warden patrols along the roads from time to time. They carry extra supplies, but not much. Usually enough to get you back to Solace.
I mean, they might do that for you, but I have a feeling they're not really interested in giving anything to me.
They generally assume no one's out in the wilds here by accident, and the only reason for most people to be here is to go to Solace.
What else?
Not sure what else to tell you. The best survivalists in the lands don't come here if they can help it. A lot of it is luck and sheer perseverance.
All right, I guess that's it. All right, we've got our stuff upgraded. We did all that. Let's get moving. Yep, we're going to keep up with Marius and Yatsley for now. We have been finding a couple of those illusions that I want to make sure we get. Oh, fuck's sake.
Gaze in the dark. The mountains shift in unknowable shapes.
I've been wondering more about these dreams of yours.
A question for a question. The leaf twines around itself.
What are you gaining from this? Really?
Your eyes see where we are blind. We have many questions still. Beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake.
This bothers you a great deal, doesn't it?
Another time, a distant ache, a hidden strike, a bond bleeds in silence. Have your hands known this?
Oh. I mean, I don't think we've betrayed anyone since we've been here, so... I've been tempted, but I stood firm.
A bulwark unshaken. Why?
I am nothing without my principles.
Oil in a lamp. It burns to sustain itself. The storm blows, others falter. What good is a vow if it can break?
We have to trust each other. Not everyone is a potential enemy. We can't plan for every contingency. What matters is that it mattered once. You finally asked me a question I don't have an answer for. My thoughts exactly. You never know when a situation could turn. We can't plan for every contingency. What matters is that it mattered once.
Fleeting light. We have learned much. Dream of dandelions with two heads.
That doesn't make any fucking sense, lady. Oh, it's daytime now. Oh, we actually got some decent light now. Okay, so there's definitely a Pargrunen outpost, and it looks like it's still actually inhabited. Wait a second. Where did... Oh. Aha. So wait, where did we see that guy on the road? Was that over here? Yes, it was. There he is. What are you doing out here, buddy? Is that a dwarf? This place looks worse in the day. Yeah. At least at night, there's kind of a comfortingness to the dark. In the day, it's just mostly dead. Hello.
Be careful, traveler. The tusks are friends to no one. Should you need help, I am happy to lend it. Are you by Nandru? Are you the Adiran envoy? I think I know already, but what brings you out here to the tusks?
The fort to the west has a vendor in it? Ooh. On the one hand, that's very true. On the other, based on what Marcus has said, that is not what I want to tell them right now. I've not come with Adiran cannons to blast apart your ruins, if that's what you think.
No, actually. Until you said that, I wasn't thinking about the cannons at all. But it's good to know that's not why you're here. I just thought you were here on a trade mission, that's all.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but no.
Oh, it's no worry. We let an Adiran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan we ever let through from anywhere, actually. I've never known anything like it.
An Adiran caravan, say. $5 says it was Steel Garrote in hiding.
They had so many wonderful things. Food, linens,
Oh,
medicine.
no, it's from...
They had a letter from your ambassador in Paradise, too. And when I saw you, well, you get the idea. Wishful thinking on my part. Gods, I'd love to see them roll by again.
Okay, so Hilgard is actually trying to bring the Pargrunen in on a letter from the ambassador.
Yes, just a few nice words about wanting to reach out to us, wanting to offer us nice meats and soft fabrics.
And he just offered this from the goodness of his heart? Really?
Yatsli, he's an ambassador of one of the largest empires in the world. Of course it's not out of the goodness of his heart. I'm one of his countrymen, and I can say that.
Anyway.
Would you like Solace to start trading?
I would. It might make the tasks bearable again, and we have a lot to give, you know. Rare ore, incredible metalworks. You wouldn't believe what we could do if we weren't fighting just to survive.
First caravan ever, as in from anywhere.
Yes, our laws have always forbidden trade. Still do, technically. But the keep is split on that, and we needed the supplies, so we made an allowance.
Where's the caravan now?
Well, actually, I'm worried about the caravan. It should have returned from Solace by now, but it hasn't.
What do you think might have happened?
I don't play guessing games. They left along the main road. You can't miss it, really. Also, in the convoy there was a dwarven woman, Gilleen. I'd like very much to know she's okay.
You like her?
Yes, but what I'd like most is to just know she's safe.
Okay, I'll see what I can find out.
Thank you, Envoy. I'll look forward to the good news.
You've lived in the Tusks all your life. Might want to temper that excitement.
Okay, Marius, calm down. She's just trying to be optimistic. I know you don't like that, but get over it. Okay, so the South Warden Tower.
Fjord was defended by force of arms. Maybe that'll convince them to train more seriously.
Hey, there we go. Fast travel point. Also, speaking of which, how does this area look? 1 ancient memory, 5 bounties, 9 fast travel beacons, 1 Pargrunen crash, 3 party camps, and we already got the strangled Adra. Good.
Radut, be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we're besieged by Mali and her outsiders.
Oh?
Ray still begs me to search for the missing Adiran merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer until our replacement comes.
I will try. But this can't last.
Okay, can I talk now? Hello.
Another Adiran. Damned if I ever saw the like.
Oh dear.
So you're the envoy they reported at the
Oh
gate.
no. Is your friend having a problem? Oh, he's gonna be
Your
stuck
kit
there, isn't he?
blew an old ruin to bits. I don't have to worry about you smuggling cannons into the Tusks, do I?
Personal space. He's still not moving. The ruins were destroyed to slow the Dream Scourge, not for conquest.
Were they? We had not heard that part. But we don't hear much here. All the same, I believe you.
Don't worry, Reddit. I'm checking him for cannons. Who knows how many... I mean, I'm carrying an entire grocery store worth of supplies in my backpack, apparently. So who knows what else I've got in there.
The sentries were right about you. You have the same features as Arnandru. Taller, of course, but nevertheless.
I am the cannon. I mean, given Adir's military strategy and their lack of using, like, traditional firearms for a lot of their forces, wouldn't surprise me if magic filled the role of artillery for most of their military history, at least until very recently.
Wait, is that you, Marius?
Gods, here we go.
I was wondering when someone was going to recognize him.
What happened to your accent? Did you lose it?
I did. So Nimdudes like you would ask dumb questions.
Well, good to see you alive regardless. You know what? I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandru himself knows we need one out here.
Nandru, that's your founder, isn't it?
Founder of Solace Keep. They have a statue of him there. You both share, similar features around the face, huh? Anyway, the Tusks never offered us much, and that was before the Beatles rose in their numbers. Never mind the Zorips, or the Dream Scourge, or fucking Amalia.
Sounds like you're overburdened. Perhaps I can help.
I don't know what there is to do. The Beatles and Zorips come back faster than we can cut them down, and Amalia... gods, where do I even start?
Vaguely Russian accent. Yeah, it's like vaguely Russian combined with like vaguely Central Asian to East Asian kind of features, plus the Southeast Asian style to the architecture. It's almost like they're kind of going for like a Turkic-Russian mix, I guess. And I mean Turkic as in like Central Asian Turkic, not Turkey Turkic.
She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested in the keep. And so too the reverse. Until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned their post and marched on the gate and tried to leave.
Why did they do that?
Because life in the tower is torture. We're low on supplies. The Waste are winning against us. They had made a request to the keep for aid. After it was denied, her warden spoke of mutiny. And after that, well...
So basically half of your garrison just up and left.
Fighting broke out at the gate. My wardens and I rushed from our leave when we heard the alarms. Drove Amalia back. Now she set up camps in the wastes. Main one is just up north in the Twined Wood. Another just west of there, in a tower. Another east, in a cave. She's broken her oath, and I'm trying to find a way to uphold mine.
As you must, an oath made must be an oath honored. Some oaths only pledge us to tragedy. Certainly you can see this. To what oath do you refer?
To watch over the garden. It is this that keeps us bound to the Tusks. Our oaths are mortal matters.
Traditionally, if a warden's oath is unfulfilled, their spirit lingers until another warden sees it completed. Or so they say.
So it is. And if one of our own breaks an oath, well, I'd be breaking another oath if I speak much more to Marius. But you get the idea.
I could keep your hands clean and kill them if you'd like. I understand. I wish you luck. Is there no way to talk to her? No way to resolve this?
All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes, I don't see how we can talk anymore.
See, that's the problem. They just want to leave, which means there's not enough supplies here. But if they're being prevented from leaving and they have to stay in this area, then the only people they can raid are their other dwarves.
But would you be willing to talk to her? You are an envoy, after all. I'm sure you've diffused more complicated situations.
Define diffused. Also, I just now realized you're not wearing an undershirt, which means your fucking arms are like rubbing against the sides of your body while wearing armor. That sounds like it would chafe something horrible. All right, what terms will you accept from her?
I have no demands except that she stops attacking us for treading near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can all leave.
Diffuse, my brother in Sapadal, I am the bomb.
And I can't grant her passage out of the Tusks. She has no duty out there. Nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate. But I'll quit talking your ear off. Thank you for indulging me. If you see Amalia or any of her camps, I hope you can get through to them.
Isn't the under armor leather? Yes, but there's armor here and armor here. There's not armor where his biceps are pressing against his side, which means every time he moves his arm, he's rubbing the inside of his arm against the inside of his torso. And in armor where this is pushing weight down on all of this around here, I can't imagine that this is very comfortable after a while. At all. Like, he's not even wearing a shirt under the leather.
I might have something for you, envoy.
What you want?
If you're buying, I'm selling.
I've been told that I might be able to find a smith that can work this somewhere here.
I'm not quite sure what you're holding there. But if anyone can help you, it's Forge Master Della. You can find them in the forge in Solace Keep, if they'll let you inside.
Don't worry about that. We have our ways.
Oh, not my problem either way. Did you want to buy anything?
You're allowed to trade with me.
Oh, don't worry. We're long past that.
Played about armor in my days. We wore raw ore hammered into plates, no leather, and we liked it.
Right. You've had your fun. Let the poor Nim dude get back to work.
Let me see what you got here. Ooh, Sky Mother's Embrace. Ooh. Is that just a straight upgrade? Hold on. 2% damage reduction, 1 additional damage reduction, 20% move speed. 3% damage reduction, 20% move speed. And it has a naturally higher damage reduction percentage, which means overall, it's going to reduce way more damage. The only downside is it takes an additional 5 points of essence from me. That's not that bad. Slaying a sky dragon is no easy oh, I don't read it until I buy it, otherwise we'd be here all day. Ooh. Many a time have I carried this shield into war, and what has it got me? I've survived to see no good come of my work. None of the prosperity I myself vowed would come ever did. No peace, only more war, so be it. The next time I go to battle will be without my loyal protector. Let it serve another. I'll take that. Okay, okay. We got some cave coral. That is expensive, though. Hold on. What do we have to sell? No, no, no. Don't want to sell any of that. Iconic charm. Prosperity's fortune. He didn't die. The shield did him well. Yeah. Those are the arcane. Ranga's clarity. I'll keep that for now. Ampara's promise. Honestly, I don't care. Garland of the Wild Groves. Don't care. Arcanist's ring. We have a better version of that now. Enchanted Swollenet. Ring of Slow Essence. Both of those are useful for utility. Sell the common plate armor. Sell the exceptional equipment and the common equipment. That does give us quite a bit. Adraban is... Well, we don't need Adraban right now. Well, we will eventually. But for right now, it's not a priority because the only thing we would have left is this, which we can work on getting that upgraded later. As it stands... Oh, 81,000... Fuck. I did not realize how expensive that was going to be. Holy shit. Fuck. I also can't tell how I would like it. Remember in the prologue in the fort you saw a painting on the wall which you wondered if it was an Adiran king? Yes, vaguely. I vaguely remember making that point. No, that's not going to be enough. God, even if I sell a lot of this shit, it's not going to be enough. Yeah, most of this stuff is not even that valuable. Wish I could see how this looks. God, 81,000. We're gonna have to find some serious fucking stuff to sell if we're gonna be making our way through that much money. By value. There we go. Oh. Yeah, apparently Twitch does not like that word. That's okay. That's a purely American thing, Tenwin. Apparently a reference to South Park's Stick of Truth. It's Cartman the Grand Wizard. Yeah, that's because Grand Wizard, especially, I mean, Cartman called himself that for a very specific reason, Tenwin. It refers to a certain organization that has a certain acronym that I'm pretty sure I get in trouble if I say their name. Because of course, yeah, of course, well, wait, Savati added permitted term. Okay, maybe I should go back in and re-add that as not a permitted term. Either way, I know who you're talking about. I know. Just people forget. There we go. A G wizard. That'll work. That'll work. No, there's no way in hell we've got enough money for this. But God, I think that might be cool. It has additional flat damage reduction. It has better percentage damage reduction. And it'll have even more with that. And we keep the 20% move speed. Okay, well, I think we're going to work our way towards getting this then. We're going to have to work our way towards getting this. Stamina cost while blocking 50. I want to keep the fire damage because I like the fire damage. We're not going to be using bleed attacks. Trickster's gloves. Experience smaller hit reactions. Wavebinder boots. Sorrent paws. Meh. A lot of people tend to forget that Obsidian was part of making the 2 South Park RPG games, the only good South Park games made. I think they're also some of the only South Park games that were ever made, Tenwin. I'm gonna keep the Blackwing glove. Interesting that the critical hit chance is higher on that one, but it's not. It doesn't matter. We're still sticking with Magred's Force. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. But no, if we're gonna be saving up for that armor, we're gonna have to wait.
Hey.
We're gonna have to wait.
I might have something for you.
Yeah. We already talked to you. What is... Oh. I'm assuming we'll get access to that at some point. What is this, a jail cell? Looks like it. That is... Ooh, a sword. I mean, we can just go ahead and sell that. Ooh, we can go upstairs. Hi, guys.
I wonder, everyone's saying the Envoy has Nandru's features.
I don't know. What do you think?
I hear Adir blew away all of the Dream Thralls back in Shadowscar. Guess I should be thanking you.
Ooh, beetle pie. That actually sounds... I was about to say that sounds nice, but it probably isn't. Nothing else in here. Oh, they've got some supplies. They'd be better without Uplay. Oh, right. They're an Ubisoft game, aren't they? Ugh. Crack you open. Ooh, very nice. Plenty of upgrade materials.
Try to breathe. Please, just try to breathe.
What is that? Ooh, a pistol.
Please, stay with us.
Oh dear, he's already... Okay, well, we're definitely gonna be able to sell a lot of this stuff. Oh my god. Alright, I'm down with that. I need more money if I want to afford that legendary armor. What have we got in here? Looks like a warden's office. There we go. Some golden scale eggs, cave coral, common mace. Bad, not bad. Gimme. Oh, I hear my treasure sense is tingling. Where is it at? It's fun of the tower defense game they had on the Xbox Live Arcade. I didn't even know they had that. Been a few South Park games throughout the years, though they've largely been simple in design. Ah, okay. Okay, this gives me a good view of the area. So that's where we entered. We've got what looks to be an old... Oh! There's some people down there. I wonder if that's just more wardens or something else. Doesn't look like there's anything else up there. How you doing, buddy?
We lost our sister tower in the primordial depths past Solus.
Oh. I'm guessing that's... that one over there. Yeah, because it's within line of sight. It looks like it got overrun by a combination of fungus and something else. Ooh. Why are there just random trees on there? Interesting. Well, hold on. I did see that there was some... I'll take those. Thank you. And down. There we go. Nice. More money. Thank you. There we go. Ooh, frog. Fresh water. Now, what was in the back here?
So Adir blew a ruin into rubble. You must be very proud.
I mean, we killed hundreds of Dream Thralls, so yeah.
Envoy's this, envoy's that. Don't see why that matters when we're so near to starving.
Then don't let me bother you, dude. I'm doing other things. Okay, so that leads back around. Now, who are the people over here at this campfire? Oh, they've got some supplies too. Beetle hunters?
Hunt,
yep.
Another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be after that burrower. Damn leg still hurts. Are you sure there's not anything else you can give it?
I am happy to hunt. I will leave talk to Solus.
Honestly, it's really funny seeing people's reaction whenever the Holy Week is in Spain. So many Americans not realizing the Holy Week with the procession of Capriote wearing Christians is a tradition many times older than America. Oh, of course. I've seen that pop up every now and then. What's even worse, Tenwin, is when you get the, it's one of the rare times where you'll see the far left, oh God, America's the only country in the world and we have no cultural idea about other places, making the exact same points as hardline American Protestants who go on about this isn't real Christianity, they're insane over there or something. It's hilarious watching like hardcore leftist atheists going on about the KK, you know, them, and then also having like right-wing American Protestants also complaining, saying that it's not real Christianity. It's fucking hilarious sometimes. It's depressing, but it's also hilarious. Oh, hello, there's another camp over here.
No one here. Been empty for a while.
That's... I would think that's not a good sign, Marius. What the fuck? Raluca. Expedition Journal. I should have known that when Gabriel said this job would be easy, that he wanted to get us on our way before the council would change their minds. Can't believe any of these old mud and shit aqueducts are still standing. How did anybody ever build this thing? But at least it's something to work with. Nothing a little Pargruna engineering won't improve. Still, the first problem is getting the source of water all the way in the slumbering fields. Looks like there's a spot where we can cross over the lava flow just to the northwest. Those eyes of Rimmergam that Doru packed come in handy as long as we don't hit too many bumps on the way. Gabriel should have sent a team with paving stones first.
What expedition chooses to cross a valley full of lava?
That's hilarious and a sad sign over how ignorant a lot of Christians are of their own religion and history. On the one hand, yes. On the other hand, don't forget that a lot of American churches got their start by basically saying, screw the churches in Europe, we're going and doing our own thing. Both for better and for worse. Mormon Stylish, good to have you here. I swear, I keep looking at this water and I'm expecting it to start hurting me. It does! I knew it! I knew some of them were gonna hurt me. Fuck you. Alright, there's stuff in there, though, yeah, there's a body in there. Son of a bitch. Alright. Hopefully this reduces the damage. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. Oof. That is acid. Yes, I am aware. But there is stuff up here. Jesus Christ. There's just random bodies everywhere. These guys are not doing a... Oh, there's stuff up there. I see. So then this takes us back towards where those beetles were, doesn't it? Wait a second. Did I see another... No, it's just got to be something that we've got to do from getting up there at... Or maybe? Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Can we? Hold up. Hold up. You really should drink more fresh water in-game. It's really fun. Yeah, I know. It does improve your movement speed, which I guess is very helpful. It would be very helpful if this menu was easier to navigate. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to get in here, and if I fall down there, I'm not going to be able to get out. You do it from the radial menu quite easily. I'm sure, but I keep forgetting to do that. It does help with our movement speed, though, which I do quite like. But yeah, oh, hi. What's up? Oh, fuck, it's a fucking skeletal priest. Where is he? No. Get blasted. Nope. Kill the chanter. Kill the chanter. Oh, wow. Nope. There we go. Nice and simple. Give me that money. I need that money. We gotta go find and... We gotta find and sell as much shit as possible. Why? There we go. Now, can we... doesn't look like we can climb up here at all. Not yet, at least. Yeah, that aqueduct takes you straight over the lava, too. Or somewhat over the lava, I guess I should say. Oh my god, more of the adorable little mushrooms. You can do it from the radio. It has its own tab for a reason. Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, that's something to keep in mind then. Wait, is it already gone? Or is it... Wait. Oh no, there it is. It's Why does it not show up on my screen? That's stupid. Oh god. Yeah, there's a big one.
Get off me!
And he goes flying. And he goes flying. And he blew up his own dudes. The entire group went flying. Oh, these things are adorable. I love killing them. Stop exploding everything around you. Shows up above your health bar. Oh, I missed it. I missed it entirely. Did you see that? The fucking the self-destruct one blew up and knocked like 5 of them into the wall.
Wagon
That was
tracks,
great.
Heading toward the slumbering fields. Looks like they went this way.
I see that, Marius, but we've got other things we gotta explore first. Oh yeah, that definitely helps on the movement speed front. Holy shit. Oh. Hello. So there's a way through there. There's a main road there. Doesn't look like there's anything else. I am noticing, as it is kind of fitting for this area, that the plant life is, the lootable plant life is much more spread out. Like, even compared to places like Shatterscarp. Yep. We did pick up a lot of that shit in here. Let me see about this. Boop, 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 boop. And nothing there. Alien dueling ring, Tranton. Oh my god, I still have that equipped? Oh my god. Jesus, I completely forgot that we still had that. Go ahead and throw the Tranton family talisman back on. Thank you. Alright. So it appears that we've mainly got this stuff cleared out. Again, I wish the Fog of War would show up on the mini-map so that I could keep track of areas that I was clearing. This person was worried about the Adiran convoy on the main road, though, which does sound like something we might want to investigate. I'm also imagining, let me see here, locate the missing Adiran caravan, outcast cave camp, Amalia's main camp. Oh, so they... Okay, so you have to resolve the Amalia issue in order to get up to Solace, because it looks like they're kind of blocking all of the main roads. Oh, which I'll bet you anything that the Adiran convoy had to take a detour in order to get around these guys, and then they got stuck somewhere. That would be my guess. But we should be able to find them. Is that a house? Oh, hi, guys. Wait.
Quiet, Nimdude.
I want to stab you in the soul. Can you? Nice. Hello. Oh, oh, over that. Some more silver phoenix, some Balrog skin, living iron. Nice. That doesn't look like a Pargrunan house or a Pargrunan structure. Oh, that's a body. That's an elf? A human? Dwarf? I can't tell. Uh-oh. Hello. What the? Oh! Oh, shit! Nope. Deal with the priest first. God damn it. Nope. Got him. I'm coming, Yahtzee. Good. Knock him down. There we go. Oh, he dropped stuff. I'll take that. That's a dwarf with very ovally ears. Ooh, 600 from that guy. Very nice. Oh. Most of the writing in this old journal is faded beyond legibility or overgrown by mold. What little can be deciphered tells the sad story of a farmer's failed attempts at cultivating the land. The prospects seemed good at first, with little value the land had quickly dried up. After months of failure, the farm was abandoned, its owner deciding to leave Galloway's tough, more fertile land. It kills me to leave, but I can't stay where even the food has left the tusks. It is... Volcanic soil should be... Well, volcanic soil's highly fertile. The constant exposure to the gases probably is not helping matters. Oh. Letter to Ambassador Hilgard. To Ambassador Hilgard, I'm writing to you again in hopes of establishing an understand. Trade would be of considerable use to both communities. While Solace is lacking in natural resources, we present a surfeit of legendary craftspeople. Something faithfully, I'm imagining your friend on the council. Oh. Okay, so Hilgard has an in on the council. Somebody on the council definitively wants an alliance with Aedir. Or at least trade with Aedir. Can I get inside it? Game. Get me up on the roof. Okay, that's Skeleton Chanter. Not gonna disturb you just yet, buddy. Ow. Fuck, what the hell? I have jumped down further and taken way less damage than that in the past. Also surprising that there's no way in. I would have expected there to be a way in. Ooh, exceptional axe. But let's sell that too. Yeah. Is there a way into this room? Maybe. Something on the roof, maybe? Nope. Alright. Let's double back down the main road. See if we can find... Ooh, there's a tower over there. I'm doing great, Stylish. I hope you're having a good day, too. And that's Beetles.
And rock!
Nope.
Beyond seek!
There we go. Yeah, I don't think they did very well.
Those tracks missed the main road. Do you think the driver had a few before they left?
That or something stopped them. A receipt from the destroyed Adiran caravan cataloging the goods sold to the Warden Tower. Sold 2 of 7 crates of salt pork, sold 1 of 6 crates of salt fish. Linen and garments, shirts, trousers, and underwear, sold 5 of 20 sets. Gunpowder snuff, sold all but our personal stashes. NB, if we ever come back, bring more. Interesting. The question is then, where are those supplies? Because it looks like they had plenty of stuff still on board their caravan, but there's now nothing here. Deer and Sailor. Oh. What the hell? That's an Orland soldier. Yeah, 2 of 7, 1 of 6, sold 5 of 20, and all of the gunpowder snuff. So that's the same record. Nope, there's some more. Oh my god, okay, yeah, no. So that group tried to escape. This group came down here from the main road. Common ailments amongst the denizens of Gallowayne's Tusk. Chapter 6, Molder Lung. Found among creatures that live in the north, this pernicious disease dramatically reduces one's capacity to draw breath, leading to increased fatigue, weakness, and ultimately death. Fortunately, a cure can be devised by utilizing proper local ingredients. Antimycotic Highland moss, found throughout the region, particularly in the southeast of Galloway's Tusk, grows on rocks above the ground amongst the roots of red leafy trees. Calcified beetle nest, formed at the base of fire beetle nests. Older pieces of nest will be compressed and over time absorb some of the minerals from the rocks they inhabit. A jar of gunpowder snuff, a volatile inhalant that opens the lungs to receive the other medicines. Okay, so maybe somebody was sick and they were detouring to try and find some medicine? I'll take all that, thank you. Yep, no change in, like, there's no discrepancy.
Tracks heading east from there.
And judging by those tracks, the wagon had a worryingly large friend.
That is... Oh, are there ogres? Did a bunch of ogres attack our caravan? That certainly looks like ogre steps. What the fuck? I don't like the look of this. Yeah, 2 of 7, 1 of 6. There's no discrepancy in anything that's being recorded on the charts. What the hell is going on here? Hello?
I can bring back someone to help you. Please, if you just...
You'll not leave my side until I am what I was. Do not ask again.
Oh dear, is this another ogre that's getting infected by the Dream Scourge?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hello? Can we have a civil conversation?
Traveler, what business have you here with me?
I can't tell if that's his skin or if he's starting to develop the fungal growths.
Looks like the merchant Lorraine mentioned. Suggest caution. She's not here because she wants to be.
Well, what is it?
Is this Gillian?
Yes, I'm...
Gilleen, you and I are talking, traveler. You and I.
Fine. Let's start at the top. What's going on here?
You and I are talking. A rare luxury for one of my kind, I've found.
Well, how about you start by telling me why you're keeping her captive?
Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk.
Okay. Talk.
I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time.
Okay. I'll help.
You will. I am glad that...
Tell me what you need.
I apologize. My breath left me.
Yeah, that's kind of what it does.
Gilleen said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Gilleen go free.
Right. I'll help you. I think I have the recipe already. Is this it?
Yes, that's it. Follow its instructions. That should be enough to create a cure.
So he's perfectly lucid, just a bit ruthless. I mean, from the sound of it, he did say the caravan attacked him. It's possible that he's communicated with the dwarf before and approached the caravan trying to purchase the supplies that he needed to make the cure, or at least the book, so that he knew what to go find to make the cure. And Adirans being Adirans, they shot first and asked questions later, and so he said, fuck it.
Thank you, traveler. You may speak to Gilleen if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Okay. Gilleen?
Please, hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here.
Wouldn't surprise me with ogres and all. Yeah. No. We gave... No. He's being rational. We will deal with this peacefully. I'll finally have a chance to stretch my diplomatic chops. Well, those Adirans weren't worth much if all it took was one ogre to wreck them. To be fair, from the looks of it, they had like 2 soldiers with them and the rest were all merchants and like people who carried boxes. From the looks of it, only 2 of them were really armed. So 2 normal humans in chainmail versus an ogre, I'm gonna give it to the ogre. Do you know where the ingredients for this might be?
Sure. I don't really know this place, but I'll do anything I can.
Okay. What can you tell me about the antimycotic moss?
It grows on trees with red leaves, right? We passed a few of them on the road here.
A desperate ogre at that, true, Tenwin. And what about the gunpowder snuff?
The Warden Tower. We sold them some. They should have plenty to spare.
And the beetle nest.
Oh, not much. We avoided them. But there were some near the gate when we came in, I think.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Oh, there we go. Why am I... Aha! There we go. Scan bone. Alright, so we should be able to double back. Oh. Oh, a superb spear. That we can break down. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Head of the spear is forged from volcanic ore of Galloway's tusk. The secret to its crafting shared only among master blacksmiths. Unusually cold to the touch, the blade cuts the air with surprising ease. Ooh. Go ahead and break that down. That gives me a living iron chunk. Nice. What does this lead me to? Oh, yeah. So it's near. Oh, so it's in the. Oh, yeah. It's up by where the strangled Adra was. Perfect. We already cleared out the Zarups around here too.
That red tree up there looks a lot like the one in that molder.
There we go. Oh, we do need to... Let's just go ahead and pop fresh water. So then the... Yeah, there's another one over here, and then there's some beetles' nests back the way we came. Do we want to... Oh, no. That is a beetle's nest. Oh, okay, so we have a choice for the two. Okay, never mind. We'll go to the one we already cleared out then. Why would I go to the one? I mean, we're gonna have to go to the other one eventually, but if I want to get this done quickly, we may as well just go to the one that I already cleared. Running around at the speed of sound. I do wonder how many effects you could stack to see how fast you could get in this game. Be kind of funny to see. Dive. Alright, where is this shit? That doesn't look like it. That doesn't look like it. Nope. Oh, enemies respawned. I see that. The fuck? I know for a fact I got in here before. What the hell? Oh. There we go. Now, please explain to me why I see enemy markers in a place where I already cleared them out. Hello? Did I don't even know if I came in here. Did you fuckers respawn?
Eon Seek.
Be right with you guys. There we go.
Eckworth and Rob.
Yeah, because this is where we fought the fucking... no. Ow. Dick. Alright, where's the big one?
Eon Seek.
There we go. Whew. Oh, yeah. There we go. Top tier crafting material. I'll take it. Alright, now we just need to head back out to the town. Running, 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 running. Oh. Game? I don't know why you decided to just let me do that, but... Yep, cleared that out, cleared that out. I'm assuming the merchant would probably have it. Would be my guess, but... Oh no, it's somewhere in there. Yeah. I've got stuff to sell. Go ahead and sell the acceptable axe. Go ahead and sell the opals. The garnets. We're getting there. We're getting there. Can I talk to you about it?
Welcome back to the tower, envoy.
Oh, we'll talk to you in a second. I need to find this stuff. Please tell me it's not in there and that I don't have to do a quest for him to get it. Oh, there we go. Good. Now we'll talk.
Welcome back to the tower, envoy.
Can you give me the lay of the land?
I don't know what to tell you, except that it's best to keep to the road. Believe me when I say you don't want to know our lands.
I don't have much of a choice, but what's life like in the tower?
Danger without any of the excitement. These days we do little but hold the gate, kill vermin, and ship their meat back to the keep.
Not very verbose, these dwarves, but I suppose I understand that. They are just constantly fighting for survival, so they're not exactly sterling conversationalists. Marius, it's kind of sad that Marius is our least talkative companion, and he is by far the most talkative dwarf we found. Alright, should just be able to head back down this way. Marius and companion is downright amicable in comparison. Oh, indeed. There we go. Hello.
So you've come back. Have you brought what I require?
Comparison is down. I said in comparison twice. Methinks you might need to get some more sleep there, Lord Brown Bear. I found everything needed for the cure. Here.
Yes. I can work with all of this. Thank you, traveler. 1,000 times thank you. And you, dwarf, you may go. I free you of this place.
I mean, maybe you could at least apologize to her.
Thank you. I'm going back to the Warden Tower. Maybe I'll see you there.
I'm going on 3 hours strong. Haha, help. I look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you so much. I really mean that. Be well now. Both of you.
Thank you, Gilleen. It is more, perhaps, than I deserve.
Brown Bear, that's not very nice to talk about ogres like that, man. Come on. Don't forget about our buddies that we've made in the previous 2 games, huh? What you doing that for?
I bid you leave me to my rest now, traveler. Allow me to gather my strength again in peace.
We've overall had a good time with ogres. Aside from the one in Paradise who was just an asshole and attacked us.
Hopefully he'll remember how helpful we were next time we see him.
He also has some basic supplies here that I'm not going to mind. As long as he doesn't suddenly attack me just for wandering back here. Actually, no, he's got some grog. He's got some beetle jerky. This is more smut. Are you fucking kidding me? Even the ogre is reading smut. Ogre blood is a valuable alchemical ingredient. On the one hand, yes. On the other, we have 3 of it, and we've used it, I think, once. So, like, the only reason we don't have more is just because we haven't fought that many ogres, which I'm fine with. Ruby, diamond, cave coral. Ooh, very nice. And a common pistol. Oh, I hear something. Hold on, I hear more stuff. Ah. Exceptional braid hammer, cave coral, a potato, and an exceptional dagger. Sweet. Oh, I almost missed that cave moss. Or cave coral, I should say. Thank you very much, Gashrock? Grakor. Sorry, Grakor.
I hope the wardens let me set up shop in their tower.
The real question is, I'm surprised you didn't just teleport there with how the game usually works. Korgrak was our bro. Indeed. Also, seeing the armor on him does make me wonder what a full suit of, like, plate or half plate on an ogre would look like we implied Korgrak would get. 'Cause that'd be pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, that'd be pretty... I'm honestly surprised they haven't let you have an ogre companion at some point. Also, we went way too far along the road. Yeah. I do like that in the first game, hiring Korgrak reduces your stronghold's prestige, but I'm just imagining my watcher being like, I don't care what you all think. I have an ogre bodyguard. How cool is that? And yes, they appear to have let her set up.
I might have...
However long
there she
you
is.
need to stay, Gilleen, stay. Are you sure I can't do anything else for you?
Oh, you're so sweet. I'm all right for now, thank you.
If I'm not recalling wrong, ogres are much larger in the previous games. By a bit. I wouldn't say that they're that much larger, but probably a little bit bigger than how they've been portrayed here in the Living Lands.
Good. If you need anything, just let me know. Even if it's just a hot drink. I'm happy to do anything I can.
That means so much to me, Lorraine. I'll take you up on that later.
Orlands are a bit smaller in the previous games. That is also true.
Wait.
Oh, look at you two lovebirds.
Envoy, it's so good to see you again. Welcome back from the wilderness. Gilleen told me everything. The caravan, the ogre. I'm so glad she's safe. Thank you, Envoy. I don't know what to say, but thank you.
What is with her hair? It is just not stopping. A lot of scissoring going on in Avowed. Yeah, there has been a couple. Well, my work here is done. Be well, you two.
Thank you, Envoy, for everything. Be safe out there.
A parting cloud. A solitary sprout in a dead land.
Yeah, it's called helping people, Sapadal, without, you know, destroying half a continent in the process.
It grows here still. We twine.
So gay, even Sapadal had to say something. Okay, but seriously, Gilleen, let me see your stock. How are you feeling?
Good. I'm good. I'm just glad to be back to something normal after... Yes. And Lorraine over there has really made me feel welcome. More than welcome, even. She really helps me feel at ease. It's nice.
Yeah, at ease. I'm sure that's what you're feeling. Well, I wish you both happiness, however it works out.
Thanks. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Anyway, I should let you get back to it. I'll be here should you ever need me for any reason. Oh, and one thing before I forget. The wardens let me open shop. I don't have as much for sale as I like, but if you want to see what I've got, just ask.
Let me see. Okay, okay. Got some superb equipment, superb robe. Ooh, the pearlescent icosahedral hellstone. We found that at the end of PoE 2. I remember that. This faceted pebble circles the head of the wearer in a tight orbit. Beautiful colors swirl over its surface and shifting. I am reading a unique item when I keep saying I'm not going to do that when it's not my fucking... when I haven't bought it. Stop doing that, game. Or no, stop doing that, me. Also, 14 lockpicks. Go ahead and give me those. We don't want to buy anything else just yet, though. Let's go ahead and sell those. Nothing else there. Go ahead and sell the rubies and the diamonds. So an ion stone. Yes. Yes. We ran into it towards the end of PoE 2 as well. It does give +3 to intellect, which is quite nice. But we're saving up for that armor suit, and then we'll probably buy it later. Why do I see a... Is that just on the outside of the building? Am I missing a fucking...
I might have something for you.
Shut up. Did I miss... I think I did. I did. Ah, Springberg. Shut up. Okay, so... I don't think there's much else we can do right now. We're just... We just finished up that area. Is there anything nearby that we can finish up real fast? It does not look like it. Okay, then I think you ran into that stone quite early in Nekataka and Serpent's Crown. Was it early? I could have sworn it was really late. I don't know. I do know we saw it in the game. And that was where I complained, like, hey, I get that Godlike can't wear helmets, but something like this, they absolutely should be able to use, because all it does is orbit around your head. But I think that's going to be it for today. Let's go ahead and save. Don't need to be going quite as long. We're past the 3-hour mark, and anything we do now is just going to take forever to get to anyways. So we're going to call it here. Let's go see if we can find somebody to raid. It was a vendor in Nekataka Serpent's Crowd that had it. Not sure if you bought it the first time you found it. Ah, I think you might be right, Tim. I think that might have been when I went on my spending spree that I actually got it late towards the end of the game. But we did see it early in the game. Let me just... Oh, mute that so that doesn't come through. Let's go see if we can find anybody to raid real fast. Anybody I know playing right now? Lazy Laia. She was one of the people who both raided into us and who we've raided into in the past. She's currently playing Monster Hunter Wilds. We'll go ahead and just give her a raid right now. Why don't we? She is a Sphinx Catgirl VTuber from the looks of it, at least judging by the aesthetic design. But I'll take it. So, be one of the most satisfying things. See, do people try Endless Space 2 realizing how great it is? Yes, I mean, you pretty much managed to convince me to do it. Why is she so lazy, though? I don't know. I haven't seen too much of her content. I just remember her being very nice to us and raiding into us once, and we've returned the favor a couple of times. So we're just going to go ahead and raid into her. I hope you all have a great day and a great rest of your week if I don't see you. We should just be continuing tomorrow with more Avowed. I see no reason to stop. We're having a great time with the game. Let's do this. I'll see you all guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.